right this second. Hey guys, I'm back. 90 Day Fiance, Seeking Sister Wife with Dustin. So far right now, don't jinx myself, but my Wi-Fi is not going out. Let's just pray that it doesn't. I apologize for earlier. I really, really, really was upset about it. I did not want to hang up. I did not want the live to end. I didn't want it's a mess. It makes me really upset because, guys, I hate you guys know I like talking to you about not like Bravo stuff.
Yeah.
All right, am I live over here? Right.
Did you hear what happened to Karen?
Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, I did, but hold on 1 second, Dustin. So, guys, make sure you hit the like, the share, all that stuff. Please do all the YouTube stuff because I saw everybody on Twitter earlier. I really appreciate you guys that's watching, all the new people, and everyone. And I saw people that came over from Instagram earlier. I really appreciate that. Was awesome. So, like, we had new subscribers that just watched just on Instagram and then came over to chat. But now I have Dustin on, and we're doing his 90 Day Fiance. Well, not his, but our 90 Day Fiance Fridays. Hey, everybody.
Hey. Hey, Manuel.
Hey, Manny. Hey. You. Dustin's saying hi too, but I keep talking over him. Let me put my allegedly banner up. Okay, so it's 90 Day Fiance, single life, which is so friggin' hilarious. And I'm gonna do 90 Day, and then we're gonna talk about it, and then Dustin watched Seeking Sister Wife, which I watched some of it, but he's gonna tell me about it because I missed this last episode. But I can't stand Sweaty over there.
I can't stand. I can't believe they're running back. I really can't.
Sweaty over there, man. He is such a piece of poop. He is the worst of the worst. And I don't know, Dustin, I do not understand why she is. What is she doing? For real. In all honesty, what is she doing? She doesn't want him to be with anybody else.
Yeah. She don't want him to be with anybody else.
He divorced her. He literally tried once and it didn't work. So he had to come up with a plan. All right, we'll talk about that later. But let's get 90 Day Fiance because I'm so mad right now. Okay.
Go ahead.
So we started out, guys. I said to Hiddle, like, I am going to put this on the podcast side because I messed up earlier. But so anyway, if you are listening on Who Started You on podcast side, thank you. Please hit the 5-star review or 5-star ratings. And if you want to leave a review, if you don't like me, you don't want to leave 5 stars. Leave 5 stars because it's free. I don't ask you for money. I monetize through them, not you guys. But I need you guys to keep my.
You know what? Can I make a suggestion to you?
Yeah.
You should start. Apple has a thing called Apple Podcast subscriptions. So whoever wants to.
I know, but I don't want to do that though because
okay. I just want to if you wanted to do it, it's open to you. So.
I know. I should actually. I'll think about it because I just don't have enough people right now to like have a membership. Like have a membership thing or anything.
I see what you mean.
I want to ask people for money. I do have my Cash App thing that's always linked, but I always forget to put it up. But anyway,
okay. I just want to make you aware of that.
Thank you. Yeah, I know they tried to do. They asked me about affiliated marketing. I've thought about it. I don't know. I'll think about it. I mean, I don't know. I'm working on it. But 90 Day Fiance. So Jamal. All right. So the first couple that we talk about is Jamal.
Jamal and Jamal and.
I don't understand this immature fucking baby man. He's a baby child, like a man child, like a child.
I can't.
Jamal, like, what is your? I hope he watches this, and I swear we should literally, what's it called? Tag Superfan, Superfan, and make sure Jamal gets it because she always watches everything. His mom's crazy Superfan that was with what's his name?
Usman.
What's his name?
Usman.
Yeah, Usman. Dude, what's called Usman, right? Usman.
Yeah, Usman. Yeah.
Usman. Yeah. Kimberly. That's right, Queen Kimberly.
Kimberly and Usman.
Oh my God! So we meet her son Jamal, and then after that, before that, we meet Veronica and Tim, which have been on forever. He ends up with Veronica. She's mature. So listen, her and Tim raised a child together. Okay, Chloe is his daughter, no matter what. Veronica and Tim are always going to be in each other's lives. They are best friends. They used to be together. They have no ill will towards each other. They don't care if the other's with somebody else. Jamal and and Tim's stupid fiance, or I don't know what her name is, not fiance, girlfriend. They're on. So her and Jamal break up, right? Her and Jamal break up over Tim.
Yeah.
has a girlfriend. I don't know, whatever her name is, Daisy. I don't forget her name. She's some whatever. It doesn't matter.
He has a girlfriend.
It's irrelevant.
Apparently he didn't like. Apparently
It doesn't. He didn't sleep with
Jamal
her.
didn't like.
Yeah, he's doing the whole
Apparently
thing.
Jamal didn't like him, so didn't
Well,
like
Jamal
her.
didn't like Tim, but tough fucking shit. That's Chloe's dad, and that's Veronica's best friend. Get the fuck over it. Grow up.
Yeah,
Grow
I
up.
agree with you.
Like, what are you doing? And then he's so immature. He's coming. So this is the thing. Veronica and Tim are going to fight. They're going to argue. They're always good. They're family. It's like stay out of family business. You have these two idiots over here going, you talk shit on her and you talk shit on him. And Jamal saying it and then the girl saying it and they're laughing like they got something on everybody. And then Jamal, and it's like Tim and Veronica are laughing at them because it's so fucking immature and stupid. They're like, we know we talk shit on each other. We say it to each other's face. Like, of course we're going to be mad and tell our partners how we feel. Why are you guys talking about it? You're the last motherfuckers that should be talking about our business. If I go to you and I have a problem with my baby's mom and I'm telling you because you're my partner, well, you're going to sit there and use it against me and say, oh, we're best friends the next day. And like, you're not allowed to have arguments with people and talk about it with your partner. That's what Jamal doesn't understand. That's what driving Miss Daisy doesn't understand. I don't know what it is. I just call her driving Miss Daisy. I don't know why. I thought her name was Daisy, but I just can't believe that Veronica is pretty and as mature as she is, she didn't put up with this dude. And then when he breaks up with her, he sends her a message going, peace, with peace sign.
Like I seen it.
That's like what is wrong with you? Like, and then she's trying to have a normal conversation. Like, why would you do something like that? I was really hurt. Like, and then he's trying to he's like, fuck you. And he's like, Tim, I'll beat your ass. It's like, you're gonna beat my ass. What he's like, I don't want to be on the same stage with you, Tim. And it's like,
well, what's he doing on the show? I mean, I know why he's on the show.
What does it matter? Why do you not want to be on a stage with somebody? What is wrong with you? What is so wrong with you what is wrong with Tim anyway? Because he raises Chloe? Like, it's so stupid.
Well, Chloe's her father. I mean,
exactly. It's not, it really, honestly, it's not his business. Like, if Veronica and Tim wanted to be together, they'd be together. They're not. They want to be with you idiots. I could not stand watching it. They wasted an entire half an hour on these two idiots. And it's like
Veronica, that was the only couple that they talked about, wasn't it?
Yes. That's we got a little bit into like John and Megan. Well, I'll talk about John and Megan because Megan looks high as fuck. Sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead and say it. I don't care.
She is on something, guys. I'm sorry, she is. And look, whatever. If you can maintain your life and it doesn't negatively affect your life, do you, boo? Do you? If John can put up with something like that, that's fine. You can raise your daughter, that's fine. But like, you look high as fuck on stage, and it doesn't look. It's not a good look.
What the hell is TLC putting her on this show?
She's not their thing. She's not their problem. You know what I mean? Like right now, she could be their problem, but John's really the one who gets the thing.
I know, but she's on the show with John though. So,
but they can't prove she's high. I'm just saying. I'm just going to speculate. It's just my opinion by looking at her.
I know.
I don't know if she really is. I'm just saying. I don't know. They're not going to really. They're not going to say anything about that because it's really none of their business. I mean, it isn't unless it affects them personally. It's not going to affect the show. If it does affect the show, then it's not like she's been arrested or anything, you know. I'm just saying, in my opinion.
I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying.
She hasn't done anything wrong. So.
I'm just saying, if it comes to the deeper level, then
like they have to actually, like, you can't really accuse somebody of it if if they work for you. You have to have proof. You have to have like or whatever it's called.
Probably. Yeah, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? So it's like I'm just saying that myself. So it's my opinion. I just feel like the way that they're toxic. It's either she's drinking too much, he's taking. I don't know. Something's up with them. But I really thought that John and Megan. I mean, they might just be a great couple because they have a little bit of toxic arguments in them, and you know what? Maybe she does do some pills. As long if he's all right with it and they're maintaining their lifestyle and they're not bothering anybody, it's like let them be fighting because they're like, oh, you guys fight all the time, and he's like, look, we're a normal couple, we fight, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm like going a mile a minute. So what do you think about Veronica and Jamal? They gotta stop. It's just stupid, right?
I think Veronica and Jamal shouldn't be asked back to the show. No. I think this needs to be a final. This needs to be one season, and one season only. Get rid of this couple, and I don't want to see them back on my TV. I don't want to see Veronica back. Maybe she can come back on Pillow Talk. I like her on Pillow Talk better
Yeah,
than I
me
do.
too. Me too.
I like her on Pillow Talk better than I do the regular
Oh,
series. But I don't want to see her back on Single Life. I understand that she has a life. I understand that everybody else has a life, but she don't need to be back on the TV. She is very her and Tim
they're
both
good on
need.
pillow talk, right?
They're good on Pillow Talk, but they're not good on the regular season.
Right,
I
right.
don't want. I don't want to see them back on the regular season because to me they just wasted a whole bunch of you know bunch
Time.
of bunch of
They
time
wasted
and money.
time. Yeah.
So so TLC, don't put her back on the TV again, please. Thank you.
I know. It's a waste. It was a waste. It was such a waste. Like it was a waste to like see. No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. I know. I'm just looking at my Instagram. It doesn't say that I'm live. I can't stand that.
Okay, is it? Mine says you're live on my side.
Does? Oh, it does. Okay, okay, good. All right, don't worry about it then. Okay, yeah, like it's like we wasted a half hour of the tell-all just to like for Jamal to tell Tim he doesn't want to like talk to him or he doesn't want to be on stage with him, and
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "You need to get out of her life," and it's like, dude, what are you talking about? He's Chloe's dad. Like he pays for. Oh God, everything just went dark. He pays for. Are you guys there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh my God, my camera went out. Everything just went dark. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So like anyway, he pays for like
We're
Veronica's
here.
life.
We're here, Krista.
He
We're
pays
here.
for Veronica's life. You know what I mean? Like he pays all of the bills. I think.
What happened to your camera?
I don't know. I'm gonna fix it in a second. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to fix it right now. There it goes. Everything just came out again. I don't know. Here, let me stop that for a second.
All right. I can see you and I can hear you. So.
Okay, yeah, it was just I think I knocked something out and then my whole thing went dark. God damn it, man. Hold on, I'm coming. But anyway,
You're having a lot of trouble today, ain't you?
yeah. Veronica what was I saying anyway? Oh, he's
We're
gonna
talking
always
about Tim
do
and
though.
Veronica.
Yeah, he pays for their like you know what I mean. He pays child support. Veronica and him are always going to be in each other's life. So like this dude is just delusional. Like I don't understand what he thinks he's going to do or what he thinks Tim. Oh my God, my camera's still on. Like what does he think that like Veronica's going to do? Never talk to Tim again? It doesn't make any sense. So they
Mhm.
just laugh the whole time because like anybody that's going to be in their lives, you're going to have to literally you're going to have to get along with him. You know what I mean? Like, and the
Yeah,
same
you're
thing.
gonna have to get along with Tim if you want to be involved with Veronica.
Exactly. You can't be like,
That's just the
yeah,
honest. That's just the open and honest opinion, and that's the truth. If you want to be with Veronica,
yep.
yeah, if you want to
You
be
have
with
to be with
Veronica, then you are gonna have to be with um. You're gonna have to have thick skin.
well, not
Um,
really though, because think about it. Tim's a good dude. Tim doesn't bother anyone. He don't
yeah,
care about her dudes. Like he just is on her side, you know?
yeah, I know that. But what I was gonna say, Krista,
Yeah.
is
Sorry.
you need she needs to have somebody that's gonna be okay with him
Yeah, yeah.
to
Right.
be a honest, be a open book, and be with him. She's that is her best friend,
Right.
and
And Chloe's dad most of all.
she's been on since she's been on this or pillow talk or whatever they call it. He's been right there with her, so this ain't gonna change. She goes
Mm-mm.
to somebody else. He's gonna be right there with her, and whoever's going to have to be with her, or maybe in the future, they're gonna have to get used to it. There just ain't no, there ain't no entering on both both of us. They're just gonna have to get used to it. Just so, that's gonna have to be honest and truth, and that's the truth.
Yeah. Like it's not like I mean I just thought it was like hysterical that like
Hello.
all like Veronica and Tim did was laugh and I would have just laughed at it too. I was laughing at it. I was kind of mad. I'm like Jamal, shut up, you idiot! Like you sound stupid. You sound like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Grow up. Like what do you mean? Like I don't want to
Now,
be.
if Jamal don't like it, he don't have to be with her.
That's
But
the thing. And he's like, oh, I don't. He's like, sweetheart, it's just not gonna work. She's like, I just asked you why you didn't break up with me like a real person. Like
yeah.
he's not trying to ask you any question that's like fucking you have to think about, dude. Like
Yeah.
kind of are dumb. He called Tim dumb. Tim owns 3 companies.
Uh, he called Tim dumb, but Tim
Yes,
ain't dumb.
dumb and uneducated. I was like,
Nope.
He owns 3 companies, dude. He pays. I was like, I don't know what. He's just very, very, very immature. He
Yeah,
is like a
he is.
17-year-old,
He's very immature,
like a
but
17-year-old.
he is also Chloe's dad, and he is. They need to get used to each other, and if they can't get used to each other, then maybe she don't need to worry about being with somebody else.
Well, it's like she's trying. She thought that everything was fine, and then he breaks up with her through a freaking text message, like a grown up, like a little kid, like a man boy,
Yeah,
man boy.
I
Man.
agree with you.
But so, all right. So then we couldn't really get to anybody else, but we have. I know who's there. We have. Oh my god. So Mike and
I can tell you a little thing that I seen at the very end of the show about the
yeah.
preview.
Mike, Josh, and her.
I seen the preview, and it looks like Josh and Natalie proposed to each other in the next episode. So, yeah.
Listen, this is the 3rd time she has been on a tell-all with both men and cannot answer a straight question. She wants everybody to guess. She wants them to fight about over her. She wants them to grovel, just like Tyrie said. She thinks she's like Rapunzel up in a castle somewhere, and she thinks this is like, I don't know, whatever it's called back in the day. And she wants them to like ride on and like fight over her and have like it's so crazy. She needs to fucking grow up too, because they're like, you really want these two. It's your ex-husband, or not your son, and Josh. What are you doing? Like, you're playing games with both of them. Like, and like, I don't understand. Like, and then Josh had bought her a house, or got her a place to stay,
Bought her a house, yeah.
a car with her mom, and a nice place for her mom to be here from the Ukraine.
Yeah.
It's like, he did everything, and she still wasn't happy. She still has Mike come back, and it's I
Yeah.
don't understand why she was trying to get back with Mike, because
I
Josh.
do apologize. I had to sneeze, so I had to.
Yeah. Why the hell did her and Mike even like? What, I forget why, or I don't even know why Mike and her were talking again. Like, was she trying to get back with Mike last year or something? And then now
Yeah.
it's crazy.
This has been the 3rd season she's been on already.
And she's like, and then like Sean, like I said, like, we got to get through these fucking scenes, lady. It's like, we already wasted enough time on goddamn Veronica. And she's like, Sean's like, well, how do you feel about Josh now? She's like, or how's it going? She's like, I don't know. We're here. I'm very confused. We're gonna have to. It's like, bitch, shut the, like, make your mind up.
It's like she's very confused. But if you're very confused, then you need to get off the
Like,
show.
speed it up, honey. Spit it out. Spit it out. We know you want them to fight over it. Get the fuck over it. She'll be like, I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see. It's very confusing. And it's like, bitch, oh my god, come on, man. You're like almost 40. Get your life. Please get your life, or get off my TV.
She's older than 40, ain't she?
I guess. I don't know. Get your life, girl. You came over here to be with Mike. Obviously, I know why you weren't happy. I would leave maybe too. But Josh don't seem like a bad dude. But like, why are you bringing your ex around? Like, why are you bringing your ex into the game? Like, but the only 2 men she's been with over here, she's been divorced 3 times. She's got 3 ex-husbands.
She's been divorced plenty of times.
Yeah, like, I like Natalie. I just need her to like grow the fuck up and get over it. Like, you're not really that special for them to fight over you. Like, eventually they're just going to tell you to go fucking beat it, and like, you're going to have to go get a job or something, because she either has Mike paying for her life or Josh paying for her life, and then the show, which I think is only a couple grand. So,
well, the show don't pay a lot. TLC don't pay a lot of money for. They don't pay a lot of money to the cast for 90 Day.
This is Adrienne Maloof. Oh, I just saw a picture of Adrienne Maloof on Instagram. Maloof of the food. Oh, she looks weird. Anyway, then we have Tyrie. And
I don't like Tyrie.
You don't like Tyrie? Why?
I just don't. I don't see. I don't.
You don't see why?
I like him, but I don't. I don't see him. He's kind of not very good TV.
You're right.
If you call it, he's not very good TV. He needs to get off of the TV.
I know.
He needs to get off of the TV and just do it by himself. He is taking. He is not giving me the vibes that I want to see.
No.
He's giving me a bad vibe, and I don't want to see him back on my TV either, because he's not. he's not the best for TV. I just I don't dislike him. I just don't like that he's on Single Life because he ain't doing the best job in my opinion.
Well, he's not even like he was never in a relationship. It's weird. Like, why is he even here?
Yeah.
Single life makes sense, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Tyrie is. I need him.
Tyrie could do, but Tyrie can do a better job maybe on another TV show, but maybe
Like which one?
huh?
Which one you want to see him on?
I would like to see him on this see him on the Sisterwives.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait. We could send them to the Davises because like they're gonna need another dude with another fifth wife.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's gonna need help.
He could do better than one of
They need help.
Sisterwives.
They can't satisfy all five women. I mean, unless he's hung like fucking, I don't know, like I will have to get to that part because I feel like that's what it all. I feel like that's what it's about. I said that the other night.
I mean, don't you think that he could do better job on there? Where you at?
I mean, yeah. I just, yeah.
He's just not a very good. He's not
No,
he's not a very good 90-Day Fiance cast member.
no. It's like he
In
went
my
for this.
opinion.
They went on this wild goose chase, and it was like, what are you guys doing, wasting your time with it? Like,
I mean,
you
he's
know.
not a very he's just he started out on 90-Day.
Oh my god! Wait! What about the part where they bought Sawyer? What's his name? Sailor? What the fuck's his name? That weirdo out to teach him how to have sex with people. Oh
Yeah, I know. I don't.
Did you didn't see that part? Did you see
I
that
didn't
part?
see that part. No, I didn't
Listen
see that
to
part.
this.
No.
Listen to this. So this fucking asshole that I don't want to call him. That's giving him too much credit. He's just dumb as he's dumb as he's a box of rocks. This dude has no depth to him. He thinks that his having sex with women is having sex is everything, right? So he has had sex. He brags about having sex with 2,500 women or some shit like that. He was with this girl that looked like goddamn worse than Larsa Pippen with his plastic surgery. Total Muppet Barbie. I don't even care. I don't want to know if they're together. Whatever. She goes over to live with him. He literally treats her like she won some fucking prize. Like he was this prize that she got. So anyway, his name's Sala. I don't fucking know. He's some model. I don't care. And like literally, his brain is like so they bring him out, and I don't know why TLC would do this to tell Tyrie how to have sex with women and how to be a dog and how to be a scumbag. And like, who entertains this bullshit? Why are you wasting our fucking time? We have other couples to talk about, and you bring this scumbag weirdo out, this weird.
I don't like Tyrie at all, but that's okay.
Yeah, but see, like Tyrie, yeah, that's one thing. But are you really going to waste my time with this other fucking idiot that comes out and tries to tell him to have sex with women and you're a tiger?
Yeah.
Nothing like you. You know, like it was almost embarrassing and it was almost degrading, I think, to Tyrie.
Yeah.
Why
I
he
just
doesn't
don't
want to be a dog?
don't
Why do you want him to be a
I
dog?
don't
Huh?
I just don't. That's one of the couples that I don't like. I don't.
Well, I was getting to that. Because it's like, but I want them to know how disgusting this guy is. Like, I forget the girl's name, but I don't even know. It doesn't matter. I hope she went home. I hope she went back home because he was.
Are you talking about the gal on 90-Day Fiance?
The one that was with that guy that had, what's the guy's name that had sex with 2,000 people?
Oh.
Whatever his name is, they brought him up on the stage. They brought him here.
Yeah, he went back home.
Huh?
He went back home.
Good. She did. Good. I'm glad. But I don't know why he's here. He reminds me, like, I don't know if he's trying to be Jesse, like he's just going to be everywhere with 90-Day Fiance and just fuck everyone. Like, I don't know why he's on the stage. Like, why 90-Day Fiance is talking to him. Dustin, for real. We wasted a half an hour on Jamal and Veronica and Tim. Then we wasted all this time.
We wasted a lot of time.
Like, I promise, like, if they don't like speed it up this next one, like this part 2, I'm not going to watch it. I don't want to waste my time. Like, we have 10 couples to talk about or something like that. So then we couldn't.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing, Kirsta.
Yeah.
If this is the most awful tell-all.
Yeah. So far, you're right.
This is the most awful tell-all that I have seen.
Mm-hmm.
From the 90-Day franchise, and this is probably going to be if next season don't get any better. Single life, single life is not going to be part of my.
I know.
Single life has been went downhill for a while now, and I just don't. The tell all. The season was pretty good, I guess. It was okay, but I'd rather have the regular 90 Day shows. Um, I don't want to see the single life back on again. I don't like the couples that they chose for this season, and I
I
hope they
agree.
do another. If they do another season, I hope it's better next season.
I agree. Oh, you guys
Mm.
can see that. Yeah, I literally I just can't believe the amount of time they wasted during this tell all on crap. Like why? I don't want to watch Veronica and I don't want to watch Jamal act like a man child, like and act like a big baby. Like you're get out of here, dude. Like you got nothing. You got nothing for me. Like I don't even want to watch you on Pillow Talk. You're so dumb. And like Veronica and Tim were just laughing, and it's like, dude, they're going. I don't know. That's ridiculous. But and then still and then you bring this horror out this like dude who's like this model who nobody cares about that tells Tyrie to be a scumbag and sleep with all these people and to go and then to have his girlfriend when he ever has one at the sitting some weird way in the restaurant so he can like have sex with her in the bathroom because that's what he does that makes him a man. It's like, dude, what is wrong? Like, oh my god. I don't even want you to be just a blow up doll. Like I wouldn't even want to use that dude for sex. He's so annoying. Like the second he opens his mouth, it's like, oh, let me get a picture of him so you guys know what I'm talking about. You'll see exactly what I mean when I pull him up.
Yeah,
What 90 Day was it? Other way, right?
90 Day other way. Yeah,
Yeah, hold on, let me get it. Hello. I cannot believe they put him on there. I was like, what
I
are you?
can't believe they. I can't believe they brought him on there.
I
His
can't. You
name is
missed that
Sulfur.
part, huh?
His name is Sulfur.
Yeah. Here he is. Here he is.
Yeah,
Sulfur. Yeah,
Sulfur. I
there he
can't
is.
believe they brought him on the.
Why? It's like to talk about because he had sex because he claimed to have sex with all these people. That's why you brought him over there. It's like, what are you doing? Like, look at this.
The
I can't. Let me share it for you guys.
the tell all was a very
So far, it was bullshit. Like I
it was
just said,
ve-
wasted our time.
yeah.
It literally wasted our time. Look at this dude. We spent a half hour this dude trying to tell Tyrie how to this guy right here.
Yeah, Sulfur. Yeah.
Sulfur, yeah. Oh my god, what annoying. This guy right here. And she looks like Muppet Barbie. Okay, it was it was a total like oh, it was such a cliche like relationship. And she knew he was stupid. She knew how dumb this that he was dumb as a box of rocks and has no like depth to him at all. So she knew that she could go there and like basically like literally textbook like fuck his head up because he tries to mind fuck her because he
Mm-hmm.
saw that like he really thought that because of his looks that she was gonna be like look at him that she was going to be like and he do anything he wants he could like completely control her. Here he is. It's like dude,
Mm-hmm.
just because you look good doesn't mean you barely look good. You're just a model. Like once you open your mouth, like you're not worth anything. Like I wouldn't even want to have sex with you. Like no, sorry.
This was a
But like
terrible.
how dare him. It was just crazy.
This
I couldn't
this
believe
was
it.
this was a very wasted of time.
Waste of time.
Waste of time for the tell all. I thought maybe the tell
So
all would bring it out.
yeah, and
Um,
Megan looks high as hell. Sorry, Megan. If you're not high, I apologize, but you look like high. You're high as fuck. You look like literally Amy Winehouse sitting on that literally. She looks like Amy Winehouse sitting on the couch.
the
I'm not.
tell all was very. Uh, I couldn't even make
It's
it
not
all the
like
way
it's
through
worth.
because
It's
it
worth
was
it.
very. It was the tell all was very boring in my opinion. There
Hmm.
wasn't, especially part one. Um, I don't know if part two is gonna bring it for me this season, but
I don't think so.
like I said, the single life. This has been the worst
Yeah.
season that I have seen of single life. Um, and single life don't get any better. They need to put it on the streaming service and not on the regular TV.
Good
Um,
idea.
just don't put it on. Put it on Max, but don't put it on streaming service. Or don't put it on regular TV. Just leave the regular 90 days shows for the regular TV, and they'll put the
Mhm.
no thank you. Let's put happily ever after in this spot. Thank you.
Yeah, and I get rid of it. Michael and Angela, please. They're a waste of my time. They're a waste of our time too.
No, I kind of like Michael and Angela myself.
I like Michael. I can't believe that he finally got here after 6 or 7 years, and the dude ran away.
Well, they're not together anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
Isn't that the craziest thing? He finally gets here, right, after all this time, and he runs away. I would run away from her too. He said he feared for his life. I was like, yeah, no shit. Did you not know, Michael? You know who you're married to, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Amir, I don't know. I don't know. I just started. I not that I watched cable. I just canceled my cable a couple months ago. It took me so long. I don't know why. I couldn't believe now that I would ever have paid for it.
What's your question, Amir? Maybe I can ask it for her.
Yeah. What you said? She said, do more people watch regular TV or streaming services? I guess here in America,
more people watch streaming services.
Yeah, cable's like an old. Is like the
cable is
got it very expensive.
There's gonna be a day where everything is going to be at streaming services.
Yeah,
but cable is gonna be
but
absolute pretty soon. I'm afraid they're not gonna have cable TV like they do now. But everybody watch streaming services.
They should just make it cheaper. I'm sorry. I'll take that back because cable's way more expensive than having 5 or 6 streaming channels. Like I have
more than 5 or 6, but
I have Hulu. I don't know what it's called. I guess Hulu Live. I have, but then I have I have Netflix, NBC, or whatever, Peacock.
I have a lot of streaming services, and I also have regular cable. So.
Oh my god! I stopped. My cable was almost $400 every month. I was like, screw this.
That's pretty high.
I know it was like $360, and that was Xfinity. And we've had that same cable since George was like 17. It's like 46. He started literally got Xfinity or put it back when it was Comcast. He's had the same account ever since, and it's like I was a customer.
Why didn't they give you guys a discount for being?
I don't know. Good question. I've asked all that. I said, why do you give the new people $80 a month? And I'm paying $260, and I've faithfully paid you every month. Never run out of cable ever, because of what I do. I always had cable. I was always made sure that damn bill was paid.
Well, that's like me, Krista. I always pay bills, and I've been a customer with my cell phone company's Verizon. Yeah. For them for 5. I just came up on 5 years. With Verizon, and they give me discounts.
Yeah.
For being with a very.
Your volume went down.
Do what?
Your volume went down.
There you hear me now?
Now you can. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a customer with Verizon for 5 years, and I get a lot.
Can't hear you. Is it me? Oh God! Please tell me my streaming's not going out. Dustin.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Now I can. It keeps going out though.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. But
that's okay.
But we have
you probably can, Amir.
Yeah.
So you watch. So we're gonna do Seeking Sisterwives before it gets.
Yeah.
So.
I want to talk about Karen. After that, I want to talk about Karen to calm down.
Yeah.
About what, we can do Seeking Sisterwives first.
I didn't hear you. I don't know what keeps happening. I don't know.
I want to talk about Karen, and I want to.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I want to. What do you think about her getting arrested? And then Karen. She got in a car wreck. And then
all right.
She got arrested.
Yeah, Manny wants to talk about it too. I guess we'll stop. I guess we'll do Seeking Sisterwives for another time.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'll talk.
Come up here, man, and I want your opinion on this.
Yeah, I'll let you guys because I don't even know what happened. So
I wanna.
I heard right. So let me talk.
Go ahead. I want to talk about the Karen first.
We are. I know, but hold on one second. I don't know. I know all I heard was she got arrested or something, or she didn't get arrested, but she was drinking and driving. But how?
Well, she got arrested.
Did she get a DWI?
She got a DWI. She got a charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we can
They
talk
got
about feud
DWI.
too. All right, I'm dropping the link. Just please,
But
please.
I want to see if
Wait,
Emmanuel comes up because I want to hear.
hold
I want.
on. Listen. I need you guys to literally be with me and not talk over each other, please. Let's try to really. It always happens with the three of us. We have to really let each other speak and not talk over each other and just take our time. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm sorry, Chris, if I ever do.
I do it too, so don't worry about it.
Okay,
Hey.
Hey
Emmanuel.
guys, how are y'all?
Yeah. Hi, Emmanuel.
Hi.
Hey, how
I
y'all doing?
missed.
Can I go ahead? Can I go first?
Yeah, but hold on, I can't hear you again.
Oh, can you hear me now?
It's tunnely, maybe.
Okay.
There,
I'm
that's
gonna see if I
there.
can drop out and come back in.
No, you're good now. It's just I think you're covering.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's you're covering the phone or something, maybe.
No, I'm not covering anything. It's just this.
No.
I'm not covering anything.
Oh, okay. Well, you're fine now.
Okay.
All
right. What I was gonna say is, Karen Cougar got arrested for DWI, and she's facing a very serious charge. She got in a car wreck. I hope she's safe and stuff like that.
Whoa.
But please be careful. Please don't drink and drive.
Oh yeah,
It
nobody.
doesn't pay to drink and drive.
Wow.
Because stuff like this happen. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see her lose her job. I do like Karen. Yeah, I don't want to see her lose her job at Bravo, but Bravo is going to do
Whoa.
their job. So,
Whoa. Why
yeah.
would she lose her job? Because Shannon
Well,
did.
because she's facing serious charges,
So is
Krista.
Shannon Bedore. So is Louis. All right, back up.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What? That's not. It's not. It's the same thing. You can't say like they can't do that.
Well, you don't think you can lose your job?
No, they have to offer her help first. They have to offer her help first before they fire her.
Well,
Manny.
Yeah, so here's the thing.
Okay.
So Karen, when we first heard about the news, all we knew was that she was in a car crash. So we were all worried
That part. Okay.
about it. Then about a day later, we found out that she was actually the person who caused the crash because she was drinking and then she got on there and drove. She then put out a statement saying that she has been dealing with a lot of grief because of her mother. She's never truly gotten over it. And she said that there are times when like it comes back in a very hard way and it hits her. So it comes and goes. So I feel for her. But with that being said, I love Karen. I love Shannon Storms Bedore. But you cannot drive after you've drank, because not only could you do something to yourself, you could do something to somebody else. And can you imagine if thank God that Shannon and Karen didn't hurt nobody. Could you imagine?
No.
God forbid they hurt someone else.
Yes, Manny. There was a lady that lived in somewhere in Beverly Hills or something. She was a mom, a soccer mom, whatever, in a neighborhood. She was drinking during the day, picked up her kids from school. On the way back, she hit 2 kids and killed them.
Yeah.
And she's in so like shit. Like think about that. She's now she's in prison. Her husband left her. The whole neighborhood she knows what you know what I mean. They've all
right exactly, because I actually searched this up earlier.
Yeah,
there's about 10,000 people who die a year over drunk driving. So it's
they didn't want to legalize marijuana and leave. I think alcohol should be illegal, not marijuana. You know what I mean? Not marijuana.
Yeah, it's really bad. And Karen, again, I feel for her, but she is 60 years old. And here's my question with Shannon and with Karen. Okay, you are both women on successful TV shows. Why don't y'all have drivers?
And let me ask you a question. It's not a fucking mistake, okay? A mistake is making a left instead of a right. Shannon Bedore made a series of bad decisions at her age and literally drinking. She had her dog in the car. She broke her arm when she hit that house. She's lucky she didn't hit the house and kill somebody else. The dog, who knows how hurt he was? Because if she's got a broken arm, she hit that thing pretty hard, right? And the dog so she had so she acts like that's no big deal. She's back on the show. She's drinking again. She's on a show where this is somebody who should never drink again. Same thing with Karen. I feel for Karen. I know what it means like to self-medicate. Did she say she's been drinking a lot? Like what happened? Like
Well, she so it's funny thing. In her statement, she actually never said the words "I drank." All she said was, "I was out with a friend, and we were talking about the past, and then emotions happened."
Yeah.
She never admitted it, but we kind of know.
Yeah.
But it's also not a good look, because if you remember, last season, Charisse was telling us that Karen was a drunk and she would have all these affairs. So it doesn't look good.
So where was she going and coming from? Like, why was she drinking? What did they like? What?
Well, I heard that she was at a friend's house.
Oh, and she hit something, and she didn't hit another person. She hit like a tree, or what'd she do?
I think it would have been like a building.
What? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like,
And here's the thing, though, once the police got her, they found out this is her second DUI.
Oh my god! I didn't know.
Here's the thing, her what's it called? Her thing had been suspended.
Her license?
Yeah, so she is facing serious charges, as Dustin said.
That is bad. Here it is. That is so bad. That is so bad. That's a felony, isn't it?
Yep.
Especially if you've been suspended more than one time.
School zone, and you add a school zone in there. They add all kinds of shit stuff now. Hold on, let me see. I just had the story pulled up. I feel so bad. I love Shannon. Oh my god. Okay, Real Housewives of Potomac. This is from People, guys, by the way. This is what we're talking about. You can see it, right? The reality stars.
Yes, I can see it.
Wow, crashing a car in Maryland night. Oh, Karen. She was just on, wasn't she? On Watch What Happens Live. I heard at first she didn't get a DWI, and I was pissed. I was like, that's not cool. How can she get away with that? That's not, you know what I mean? Not that I want people to get a DWI.
Well, she got a DWI a couple days
ago. Now I
see
that now. Maserati. Wow, dude. All right, officially impaired by alcohol. I mean, listen, even if she only had 1 or 2 drinks, you still can't drive. If you get an accident, you're going to get a DWI. Even if you were able to drive or whatever the thing is. Oh, man. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, Candace Billard says, I'm grateful for common senses, Michael. Alex Smith, we knew that already. So, all right. So when you're being a lawyer, like go to school to be a lawyer, what's your what are you going to defend again? What's your a criminal, or what are you doing?
Yes, so I'm not sure yet, because so I graduate in 2 months from college. I'm excited. It's almost here. And then in the fall, then that's when I'll go to law school. I'm still figuring out what field to do.
Congratulations, Emmanuel.
Thank you. Because there's so many fields of law. Like there's criminal, there's civil, there's property, there's copyright. It's crazy. So
I think criminal
you should do hard. If you want my opinion on that, I think you should do criminal.
I think it's too hard because you defend people that you know are guilty, and that's hard to do.
Exactly.
Then you have to live with yourself.
Right, and that's what I asked myself. I said, could I live with myself defending like people who unalive others?
Right.
Like it's my job, but like, could I be okay with it?
No, honestly,
I don't know.
You could probably do a good job at it, but like still, you know that I wouldn't be able to do it if I knew it was a one-time thing. Like it was like, say they just like unalive their wife or something. Because I don't know, like somebody that's not like a serial killer. And I thought like me, I don't know, but like
right. Or maybe if they were getting like falsely accused, that would be good to defend. But you know, what about I've also been thinking about contract law. Yes. That might be interesting.
Wait, what did you say? What was it?
Contract law.
Oh, what's that? Oh, like contracts in like Hollywood?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, do that. That would be great.
That would be good. Yeah. So
I want you to defend people though. Like I think you'd be a good I want to see you in a courtroom.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of lawyers.
Yeah.
Y'all know there's a lawyer in the Valley, Jason.
Yes.
And I found it hilarious that his wife she was saying that Jax is always like, oh my God, it's so cool. He's a lawyer. She's like, he does like regular adult things.
I know. You tie your shoes every day. Gosh, you're a lawyer.
And then, okay, Krista, here's the thing. You know I love Jax.
Sorry about that, Krista.
No, I don't know you love Jax, but
I do, but I was really disappointed in him on the Valley because you're almost 50 years old, dude. Why are you pulling someone's pants down?
And why are you liking him for this? Why do you? I'm asking you this. You should ask yourself, why do you like this motherfucker? Do you hear?
I used to on Vanderpump Rules because I felt like he was misunderstood.
No, he's not.
That's what I thought.
He is clear as it is clear as day. He had the balls to. I lost my mind on him on Monday. He had the balls to go in. You heard me. He had the balls to go in, say shit to Sandoval when you motherfucker are either lying about your fucking divorce or you did cheat on your wife again. So you have not changed, sir.
He hasn't changed one bit.
How dare you go after Sandoval, who has 2 successful restaurants, a successful goddamn reality show, a successful podcast, and motherfucker, you had nothing. Your shit's just starting. You got the ride on Sandoval. You jumped on that bandwagon and became relevant for 5 minutes. That's the worst part. This is what he doesn't understand. Everybody else is relevant. They're still on the show. They can make money off of Sandoval. They can make money for years off of Sandoval. They have every right to. This motherfucker over here doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why? That's why the only reason the show, and I want him. I want that show. I love the show. I love the Valley. I want him off of it though. He doesn't belong there.
And can I tell you, the show did so good. I saw the ratings, and the ratings were actually higher than like Real Housewives of Potomac, Real Housewives of Miami.
We got to see if it's gonna see with the ratings 1 week. That's week 1.
That's true. That's true. We'll see as the show goes on. I thought it was pretty good. But can we talk about this other dumbass Jesse?
Which one?
Jesse.
Which one's he? Remind me. Is that
he is the one who doesn't take care of his daughter, who was saying that Lala was his side piece.
Wait a minute. Is he the one that's separated right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
and I can tell why. He's so arrogant.
Yeah. She did look very unhappy every time. Yeah, she didn't look happy. And I kind of felt bad because I think those guys, every one of their characters is something I'm attracted to. Like, not attracted as like into, but like as a friend wise, like every one of them reminds me of one of my friends. And it's like, I just think they're all fucking cool as hell, except for Jax.
I really like
Jax
look at Danny Bucco. Like he was on like Jake and Josh or something, right? Or
yeah, I liked him a lot, and he looks like he really loves his wife and helps her. She said that like he wakes up in the middle of the night to change the diapers. That's a good husband. So I like him.
I think it would be better without Josh, without Jax Taylor though. I don't want to see him back on my TV.
Oh, and by the way, I thought it was so inappropriate when they were talking about Kristen having a kid, and he said, and Jack says to her, "You sat on my couch and said that you wanted Alex too." And you. I was like, dude, why are you saying that in public?
He needs to shut the fuck up, because he's also like, oh, you were trying to get pregnant a week before Zach broke up with you. It wasn't her fault Zach broke up with her, right? Whoever he is. And I feel bad for Kristen. I do. I don't think.
And why is Jax being so mean to Kristen's boyfriend, Luke?
Because
Luke seems like a good guy.
He's the weak one. He's the one that he doesn't, because all those other guys are all the way up here, and Jax is down here, and Zach is not, or whatever his name. I think it's Zach. Wherever he's Zach. So like literally, Jax looks at him like the weak one. So he has to like, seriously, that's his personality. He's going to pick on the guy who he doesn't really know, who thinks is like a real softy, and is, you know what I mean? He's not going to fucking fight with the other guys because they'll destroy him. They'll just laugh in his face.
Well, did you, Kristen, did you ever watch House of Villains?
I did. Remember, I covered it, and then I watched it one time. He got kicked off first, though, right?
Yeah, but when he was on there, he got into this big fight with one of the guys. He was like, "Dude, you're nobody. I live in Los Angeles. I can get into any club. I got deals going on now. You ain't got nothing." So that's the problem with Jax. Listen, Jax, I've tried to defend you, but you need to get your
I don't want to see Jax.
Where is Mima's beer cheese? Where's Mima's beer cheese? Where's your hockey commentator career? How about this? Go talk to your fucking mom. How about that? Why don't you talk to your mom? Literally introduce your mom to your kid. Now Brittany, this fucking backwoods motherfucker, trying to say, I'm gonna have a baby in a month. I want to have a baby, and then a month later you're fucking separated. Which one is it, assholes? Are you getting along? Like, are you fucking with us, or are you a cheating scumbag still? Because either way, I don't want you on the show. Either way, you're liars. Because if
can I say what I think he is?
If it's true and he cheated on her, then he has no right to yell at Sandoval, you get the fuck off my TV. If you're lying about the separation, then I still want you off my TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, you're lying either way. You have to be relevant somehow. So you thought you pull us. We're getting separated. It's like, it's literally, why would you be talking about wanting to have a baby with him again, Brittany, if like you were going to literally get separated in a month? Like, and you're supposed to be fighting on the show.
Well, I found it interesting that he's opening up a bar.
He did. It's open.
Oh, it's open already?
Uh-huh. And guess what?
Okay.
Guess what somebody did? Oh my God.
What?
So it's called Jax's Studio. It was supposed to be called Jax's Studio City.
Okay.
Somebody hated him so bad they copyrighted the name and they fucking on the website you would like Google it and it would come up and be like, I'm Jax Taylor, I'm a scumbag cheater, I own this bar, blah blah blah. So it looked like the reviews. So he had to change it to Jax's something.
Oh, wait a minute. How was Jax able to open this bar up so quickly? And meanwhile, something about her ain't even open yet.
Scandal. I don't know. That's my thing. It's like he must have put all his money. He was so tired of being irrelevant. He needs to be relevant. He needs to act like he's got something on. He fucking hates on Sandoval because he thinks now that Sandoval somehow knocks him out of the spot of being a scumbag and it makes Jackson not a scumbag. Sandoval did not make you less of a scumbag, Jax. You're still the same scumbag. It didn't change anything. It made you talk about it. Whenever he was doing the reaction show on Sandoval on whatever, they tried to give him 8 episodes. They said, "All right, we'll give you 8 episodes." They kicked them off after 4. Him and Brady did not do good on that. People say they did. They did not. Nobody watched them, and their podcast is not paid. They're like me. They put it on there and they just hope they get subscribers. So he literally did not get a podcast contract. He probably put all his money into this goddamn fucking bar. He better hope it works.
Do you remember when he said to Lisa Vanderpump that this was his show?
Yes, and he's the number one guy in the group. Yeah, like this is my guy. Oh my God, I can't. I'm the number one guy in the group.
That was crazy. But by the way, did you hear about the drama?
No, what?
With Lala?
No. Wait, no. Tell me about Sheena and Lala.
Okay, so here's the thing. The Vanderpump Rules reunion filmed last Saturday.
Okay.
And the rumor is Lala and Ariana in part 3 are going to get into a huge argument and their friendship is over.
Real Ariana and
Lala.
Ariana
apparently Lala dragged Ariana and told her to calm down from the freaking clouds. What? And she busted her bubble because Lala is feeling like ever since the scandal Ariana was full of herself and she
deserves it.
Remember when in the trailer where she's like she thinks that she's God.
Yeah, I know.
So Lala, they're saying that she's gonna get really mad at Ariana, and that's gonna be interesting. I also heard that Lala is also mad at Katie again.
Is what? Oh, fighting with Katie?
Yes, again.
He deserves to. Katie's a wet rag. Katie's a damn wet rag.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be really interesting next season to see.
They did it on purpose.
Where they go from here, because I think this season we were excited to see how it looked like after the scandal.
Yeah.
But by next season, they gotta move it along,
Well, listen, do you know what? Every time a show airs again, they do the opposite of what they did the year before. So they know that Scandal is not going to, we've forgotten about it already, right? So they had to do something to make it dramatic and make it last. So this is what they did. They fought with each other. I swear to you, it's fake. I really do. I mean, it might be half real, but I don't mind it. I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Because but I would like them to go to the Valley, though. I would really like them all to go to the Valley.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because I think they would fit in. I'm also obsessed with that skit. We'll do that. I'm obsessed with that cast. I kind of would rather. I don't know if I would rather have them have their own show so we can get to know all of them, the couples, because I'm obsessed with them. And I literally want that the couple that's pregnant. I want them to adopt me. The one that was on the show before. I love her, and I forget his name. The one that's having the baby right now. On the show. I love that couple.
Yeah.
I love
I'm not mad that Kristen doesn't live in the Valley or have a boyfriend. I just think it's weird that she wants to have a baby. And I feel I think that they are right about this. It's just that she wants to be with somebody. I don't think she woke up and said, "This is a man I want to be with for the rest of my life. I can't live without him. I want to have kids with him." You know what I mean?
Right. Well,
It's
to this comment that says they hope they don't see another season of Vanderpump Rules, a lot of fans are getting bored of this season.
We knew everything, I think.
I don't want to. I don't.
Although they're saying that it's gonna get good though, so I can't wait for the remaining episodes. But I think that next season, I don't know, y'all tell me what y'all think. I think next season they need to shake it up, bring some younger people.
Yeah.
I don't think, Emmanuel. I said this before. I really don't. I didn't expect to have another season. I thought maybe this season would be the last one. But,
yeah, that's true.
It was supposed to be them going over to the Valley, and the finale was supposed to be Stassi and Beau's wedding, and then they were going to transfer that. They were going to cross it over and bring them all onto It was going to call it Vanderpump Valley or Vanderpump Valley.
It was going to be called Vanderpump Valley.
Yeah, and then what happened? I think what happened? The pandemic or something. What happened? I forget something. It didn't go through or something. I don't know.
They were going to bring Stassi?
Yes, it was supposed to be Stassi and Beau's wedding, and they were supposed to. They were going to end. Sandoval happened. I'm sorry. They were supposed to end Vanderpump Rules. Remember, Lisa had that finale. Remember before when Sandoval hit, we thought we were watching the finale, but then they picked the cameras back up.
The original finale.
He said farewell because she was like talking to all of them, saying, "You'll get your shit together one day. I love all of you."
Yeah, I remember.
That was supposed to end there and then start Vanderpump Valley with Stassi and Sheena and Lala and all that. And then Sandoval happened, and I think like Stassi said no or something, like Jax. She wouldn't be on a show with Jax because then they had to redo it all, and like they wanted to bring Jax and Brittany. And Jax acts like he walked into Alex Baskin's office and said, and pitched this show last year, and they said, "Yeah, let's do it." He's been trying to do this for years, and they kept telling him no. And the only reason they told him yes now is because of Sandoval. Like
that's true.
You know, and we're gonna fucking, if he doesn't act like a normal person, which I know he's not. Listen.
So wait a minute.
This is crazy.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute, Krista.
Go ahead.
So if you don't, if it wasn't for Sandoval, whatever the name is,
yeah.
Do you think that we wouldn't have the Valley right now?
No, no, we would have the Valley. We would have the Valley, but it would be Stassi, and it wouldn't be Jax. If Scandal didn't happen, Jax would still be irrelevant.
Scandal, yeah, because if you remember when Scandal happened, do you remember when Peacock gave Brittany and Jax a deal to react to the episodes?
Are you talking to me, or are you talking about Krista?
Yeah, that's the 8. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. That's the ones they gave them 8. They hired them, or they contracted them for 8 of those episodes, those reaction ones or whatever.
Yeah,
and they got them out after 4. They said no, we're done. They didn't want to do it anymore. They were like, we don't want you guys anymore. Like they were like, no, you know what I mean?
Right.
It was like, so all right. This is the thing, like. It's going to I said this before. It's going to take me at least 3 years to convince this motherfucker he's not special. I said, if he ever gets back on TV, he's going to blow himself up and act like like he did with Sandoval. Like he walked into that bar thinking he could tell Tom he's a piece of shit. Like I really thought he was going to have a moment. He thought he was going to have such a moment there. He can't, like, and then what the fuck are you mad at Sandoval for 2 years for? Did you hear what he said? He goes, I've been this in for 2 years. What? What do you hold for? What the fuck did he do?
And also, let me tell you something. Sheena is getting on my nerves. Why is she telling Sandoval to apologize to Katie for her marriage? Sandoval's not responsible for her marriage ending.
Thank you, Katie. You're a fucking. I swear if they say that one more time, that Sandoval, it was literally made Schwartz and Katie get a divorce, just like Schwartz and Sandy has made them get a divorce, just like Tom is going to make them get a divorce. Katie will never take responsibility for the fact that her fucking husband stopped liking her.
Because she's unlikable. She's annoying. And here's another thing that I
energy sucker.
If I knew him, I would say this to his face. I would say, Tom Schwartz, if you want a good life, you're going to need to cut Katie out. You cannot be friends with her because she's going to be jealous about any girl you bring. I like Joe. I know you don't like her.
Oh, God, my God.
I love Joe, and I think Schwartz and her should date. Why is Katie calling her a crackhead whore when she doesn't even know her.
She does know her, though. She does. She knows her from being Kristen's best friend. That chick was homeless. That's why she had nowhere to live. That's why she moved in with Tom. Isn't that wild?
Homeless?
Because she's a crackhead. I don't know. That's my question.
But she looks so nice.
No, oh my God. Manuel, please look at her again. She's a hairdresser and she didn't even take a shower. She didn't wash her hair. She didn't wash her face. Listen, why are you homeless? First of all, I forget how she looks. I'll forget how she looks. Maybe she likes to be the cool girl with like the natural hair and the beach waves and the beach clothes and the homelessness. Why are you homeless? I don't understand. Why are you a hairdresser? And Tom Schwartz is like, yeah, she's the number one hairdresser. Where? Well, you're homeless. You even look it. And you are so desperate to be on the show. There's a reason why Bravo has not hired you yet. Think about it. She's allegedly been around these people for years. She was Kristen's best friend. I've never seen her before. And Bravo even said after this, they can't deal with her. They said she does not know how to take cues, and like she was just like like it just like jumping. It was just so weird, guys. I'm sorry. Like I see, maybe I'm projecting or deflecting with Jax and all, but like I see things that I feel like nobody else sees.
Like I see it too, Krista. I see it.
Like how he's so fucking wrong and so manipulative. Like he makes no sense at all. First of all, no reason to be mad at Sandoval. What the fuck did he ever do to you? You fucked him over at your wedding. Like you literally. Oh, I can't deal with him. I can't fucking deal with him. I thought if he came back and was cool and like acted like he's still a piece of shit and just maybe Tom isn't. I keep saying to Tom on Patreon, please stop acting like you pulled a Jax. Let's just call it a fucked up year, that you're not really him, that you're truly the guy that we know you were. Please, because I need you to do that because I can't stand this asshole thinking he has something up on you. That makes me
But
angry.
You know what? I will say this. I'm proud that Sandoval, at least it seems like he's trying. Like he's journaling. He said he's gonna give up drinking. He's been working out. You can tell that he's working on himself.
And I think him and Ariana realized. Ariana thought she was going to lose everybody. You can tell what they're trying to do this season. What they're doing is ridiculous. Elevating Sandoval and making Ariana the bad person.
Let me tell you something right now.
Wild.
Let me tell you something. And y'all, you may disagree, but Ariana still loves him.
Oh, of course she does.
She does not like that little guy that she's dating.
If she didn't.
And here's the thing. I think that she would forgive him, and I think she would get back with him, but I think that because the scandal blew up, she feels like a responsibility to hate on him. Yeah.
I think when the cameras aren't there, they live together. They've been together for 9 years. You don't think they're talking when nobody's around?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's fake. The whole
assistant thing. It would be weird. Listen, how could you not? Like, that was like a marriage. How could you not be like starting out with motherfucker, just like, I hate you. Like, why did you do this? Like, and just having conversations. And I would not be able to sit there and not ask my husband. If I think something's up, I'm like, I'm on you. Like, you're telling me what the fuck's up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't hold my stuff. Like, I can't hold how I feel. And you guys know that. And if I try to, it shows on my face. So, like, I'm not going to be in a house with somebody that fucked me over that badly and not say something. I wouldn't be able to not talk to them or say something. And eventually get to a point where, like, I see that you fucked up. And maybe they don't get back together because he's handled it fucked up. He needs to stop being so angry at her and realize he's not angry at her. He's angry at them for not being smart enough or adult enough to fucking break up and do what they're supposed to do in life. He's so bitter and angry because of that. He knows he did something fucked up, but he also knows that she'll never say that now. She'll never give him that because he fucked up. He went about it the wrong way. So she'll be like, no way, motherfucker. We were perfect. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, no, we weren't having sex. They didn't have sex for 5 years.
Yeah, listen, I do think they were having problems. And I think that Sandoval, he
needs the kind.
He didn't know how to fix them, so his first thought was, let me go hook up with this girl. I think that what they needed to do was have a conversation. But also, you guys remember, Sandoval told us that one time he tried to break up with her, and she said, if you break up with me, I'm going to myself.
I know. And that's the thing, like, but eventually, like, they could have. She had to just really honestly let him go, and he has to be strong enough to, because he doesn't want to hurt her. He needs to have he needs to have intimacy. He needs somebody that, everybody does. I think, and I think people cheat because they're lacking something in their relationship, and it's like she's definitely heartbroken, but she should have known. She knew that they weren't
exactly, because sex is like the result of a good relationship. So if you don't have a good relationship, that's why you haven't done it in 10 months,
Yeah.
Oh, and then did you see the thing I sent you that Raquel is claiming Ariana knew?
Yes. I'm like, what the first of all, she has learned nothing. What Raquel has done nothing in therapy. She has doubled down. She actually has gone against everything she said everything she's saying. She's talking herself into the hole. Let her keep talking. She's actually she's fucking herself over the more she talks.
Well, let me tell you this.
Yeah.
I supported her in the lawsuit for the sex tape because I think that like sending the sex tape wasn't okay. But this is where she lost me.
Right.
When she said Sandoval groomed me.
Yeah.
I was like, take some fucking responsibility. He did not groom you. She's 30. You she's not 12. Had an affair. You can't say that he groomed you.
She's learned. Listen, she learned nothing. She's listening to other motherfuckers. She's listening to people like fucking Bethany. I don't know who's advising her, but she's saying shit that's fucked up.
And have you noticed that
I don't listen to her.
Anytime she talks about this, she always blames Sandoval, Schwartz, Ariana, Lala, Lisa, Sheena.
What did you
learn? She blames
her?
everyone but herself.
Yeah, she literally, this is what I said to her. This is why I say you probably shouldn't be, you should have a handler, because if you can't navigate life like an adult and make like decisions that aren't going to get you hurt or get you like in trouble, you should not be a normal, but you should have a handler. You should not live by yourself in LA. You don't even understand what life is about. If you are on a fucking podcast where you need somebody to tell you what to say, she needs somebody to sit there and have the conversation with her, because she doesn't know what to say. Right. I don't know if something broke in her, but she's not intelligent.
I think she has like
it's bad. It's so bad.
Her character flaws are flawed. There's something about her, because even when remember when she came onto the show as James' girlfriend, there was something off about her.
I just thought literally she was just innocent or just didn't really have a lot of life experience, and I didn't realize that like she's never grown up. She's like motherfucking Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Like Simon says, she does what everybody tells her to do, tells her how to feel. She's like a fucking robot.
And honestly, I blame her parents too, because if your 5-year-old daughter is coming to you and be like, I want my name to be Raquel because I want to be different, you need to, like, there's something wrong with your child.
Yeah, she's insecure or something. She's lacking, like, honestly. And she's like, yeah, her name changed since she was 5 for the whole. That's so. Listen, maybe when you get onto a TV show, you change your name or something.
Yeah.
But like, she just didn't understand. Like, this whole thing with grooming her and everything. Like, somebody's literally who's lying to her. Like, I don't know who's lying to her, but it's a shame, because she's, from what I understand, she's talking herself into a lot of lies. She's going to get herself in trouble with her mouth. She's basically blaming Lisa. She's, like you said, she's blaming everyone.
Yeah, and her coming after Lisa Vanderpump, and she was like, "Oh, Lisa wants to make everything about a storyline." I was like, "Sweetie, Lisa is an executive producer. It's your job to bring the drama that you create."
That's right. And you sign a actual contract that says we will manipulate things or this or that. That should be your first clue that you're going to have to maybe step away if you have mental illness or addiction. Don't sign a contract saying that you might have to do this, or, we could do this or that. Right then and there that some shit's going to go down. You probably shouldn't be on the show if you have issues.
Remember in the reunion when Lala said, "This is Bravo. We all know what we signed up for."
Right. It's true.
Also, Krista, let me tell you something. Speaking of reunions, so last weekend I rewatched the last reunion of Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Oh God.
And it brought me back to how horrible Louie and Teresa are.
Thank you.
I am going to be so mad.
They could not film with them this year. Do you understand why nobody wanted to film with them? They made it that way. Okay.
And let me tell you something. My head's gonna explode this season because I'm not gonna deal with it. And I am so pissed that Jackie Judas Goldschneider is
Me
gonna be
too.
her sidekick.
It's like, oh my god, I can't. I literally. But this is the thing. This is what we have to remember. Okay, people keep saying, "Are you mad that they're on again?" I'm not mad. You know why? Because it in one season, in less than a year, he took him less than a year to blow his motherfucking life up for his namaste mask to come off. Imagine what he's going to do with 2 seasons with another camera in his face. This dude, the bigger the platform, the bigger his fucking mouth. And this motherfucker cannot do the same fuck shit that he did before and get away with it now that he has a fucking platform. Because now his shit's exposed. And now he's not going to be able to get away with the shit that he did before. And let me tell you something. He thinks that he's on top of, yeah, he will be. Listen, if the fact that he's married to Teresa and she knows that he hired a fake patient to go stalk Vanessa, okay, and then they go to court and the judge admits that the judge says to Vanessa, I believe both of you, and I'm not going to give you a restraining order. Why not? You're okay with the fact that he hired a fake patient to go talk about? That's basically re-traumatizing somebody that you abused, right? It's like, and then Teresa was going to be okay with him going on her podcast to talk about the fucking case of Vanessa to further
Yes.
Vanessa.
And you know, sometimes I want to give Teresa a pass because I know she's dumb, but then I'm like, wait a minute, you ain't that damn dumb to not know what he's doing.
She is not, she will never admit it to her goddamn self. She sits, I can tell you right now, she sits in her fucking house now. She literally, he has fucked her. He's punishing her right now. He has turned him, that's what they do. That's when he is punishing her for I don't know what. Because he's gotten Jim out of her life, the lawyer. He's successfully almost gotten Melissa and Pfizer out of there. She's going to have nobody. And the fact that people say that it's Melissa's fault that they can't film. Did you see the way that they treated them?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. When I watched the reunion, so many things came back to my mind. Like, first of all, he's a creepy dude. He would be sitting there and like he would like whisper, "Bring it on. You want to play? I can play too. I got Bo Dietl." Like, dude, you're a psycho. But then I remember you guys got to remember. Louie called Joe Gorga to tell him that his wife was cheating on him.
Yes, no, he brought him over to his house. He had a whole.
And then Gia, who I'm not a fan of because she's problematic like her mother, she calls her uncle to say, "You could do better than my Aunt Melissa."
I know.
Listen, what is wrong with you?
She's fucked up. Listen to this. She was on Watch What Happens Live right last week as the bartender. Fucking literally, Andy says to her, "How's law school? I know. Oh, you're going into law. You're gonna go work for the immigration, right?" Guess what she says? No, I'm giving my influencer. Louie has talked her into being an influencer.
And she's working for Louie now.
Yes, I'm like, this is a joke. I hope to God this is an inside job. I say this all the time. If we're going to get Teresa out of here, it's got to be an inside job. And the only way they can do it is if her daughters pretend to be okay with him and then slowly get her to get away from him. They have to play the game. And I think Gia is trying to get him in trouble. That's the only way I can see that because if I believe that she's like you, I believe that she does know what's up with what's right and what's wrong. She has to.
I hope so because that's your mother, and like, yes, I would never let a man like destroy because he's destroying Teresa.
Yes. Oh my God, she can't even eat. Listen, and there's more to it. There's a lot more to this. He has. Oh, I can't even. I'm gonna put it in the private chat, and it's not nice. It's not good, and then she's not this. It's just he's just
and another thing from the reunion, I really respect John Fuda because John Fuda came with the facts, and I remember when they wrapped up and Andy was like, "Thank you everybody for coming." This man, what's his name, Louie, wants to be all fake and goes up to Fuda and says, "Hey man, everything's fine," and Fuda says, "No, until you admit what you did, we're never going to be friends."
Yep. And he won't hit. And he literally is like, he wouldn't shake his hand. And that's let me tell you, that is the moment that Frank and Fuda, I knew the way that they looked at Louie that I had nothing to worry about because they're going to get his motherfucking ass.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though. I was very disappointed in Dolores because Frank was going to come.
Don't be. Because
no, let me tell you why. Because Frank, okay, I understand. But Frank was going to come and he was going to say what Louie did to Frankie.
You're right,
but Dolores was like, "Don't do it. Don't do it."
She has to protect Frankie. because she knows.
Okay.
She knows how Louie is, and if you fight
Dangerous.
with Louie, yes, he could ruin your entire career because that's how much of a motherfucker he is. You look what he did to his son. He's 16. He just starts driving. He's got people like following him, like harassing a fucking 16-year-old for what? You got the mother and embarrassing. He's the one that brought the mother out, Brittany. Brittany was Brittany's doing her time. She's, addiction does not discriminate and sobriety is free. So him getting to go to a rehab and you go into prison, you should be happy, Brittany. The fact that Louie thought that he was going to bring Brittany out here, she ended up going back to prison for doing what she did. That is the kid's mother. Be happy, bitch, that you didn't go to fucking prison too, because then your son would have nobody. That's why I get so fucking mad at her. Like, she literally says that he has money. That's why he was able to get out of prison, blah, 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 blah. Sobriety's free, bitch. And fucking addiction does not discriminate. So you are no better. He is no better than you. You are no better than him. Be lucky that he went to goddamn rehab and you the only one that went to prison. Because then Jaden would have nobody. Think about it. And then like Louie's got him saying, "Oh, he carries a fake dildo around." Like, who cares? You have this girl and she's on parole and she's in a halfway house about to get out. You get her on a fucking interview talking stupid shit about his sex life and how he used to be a coke dealer. So the fuck was I? We were all cokeheads, coke dealers in our 20s. We were doing drugs. We were in the clubs. So the fuck were you? Everybody got clean. People went to jail. You just happened to not, okay? Be fucking grateful that he did not, and he got himself together because Jaden wouldn't have him. It's like fucking ass backwards. I don't know why these people think Dustin's probably getting mad because I keep talking, but this is what I mean. This is the fuck shit that I can't deal with.
Honestly, I understand, and I feel so bad for all the hate that Melissa gets her way from these accounts. We all know the accounts,
it's one
who are paid off.
Oh, it's two people. Two people. 5 accounts. And look at Trey Fab. Look at that look at the avatar and tell me who it looks like, and you'll know who it is.
Yep, I agree. It's so much. Listen, Melissa hasn't done anything that bad. Why doesn't Teresa like her? Because she brought the wrong cookies?
I don't know.
Is that why Teresa hates?
It's not about sprinkle cookies. I will send you sprinkle cookies from ShopRite. I will send you actual sprinkle cookies. Listen, no, it's not. And you forgave her. Listen, you need to ask Teresa what her problem is.
I think she's jealous. I think she's jealous of Melissa because Melissa is pretty. And I think that
not really. They're not.
Well, now she is.
Neither one of them was prettier than the other. Put it that way. Think about it.
Well,
they're both equally as pretty, I think, and have.
I'm gonna have to disagree on that. As with a male perspective, I think Melissa is hotter. But
watch the earlier seasons too.
Oh no! That's what I'm saying now.
Back then,
and then Jackie Goldschneider. Teresa literally put out that your husband was a cheater, and you're gonna go back to this woman and be friends with her.
Oh my God, the two worst things that you can do in Jersey: call the husband a cheater and call your kid a fucking drug addict. Are you kidding me? Like, listen, Teresa doesn't listen. This is the joke. This is the fucking part of it. Neither one of them like each other. Fucking, there's no way you'll ever convince me, Teresa, you did not forgive Jackie. It's literally, she's a pawn in your game. You needed her.
Oh, and can I tell you something that I've always thought?
I feel like this is therapy for me. So yeah.
I have no proof of this. I have no evidence. This is all alleged. This is all alleged. Everybody, please. This is just my imagination.
They know when I talk about this, it's all hypothetical.
Yeah, it's all hypothetical. It's all my imagination.
It's all our opinion. Yeah, we're making this all up. It's fantasy. All right.
Yeah. But you know what? I think that the reason why Teresa was so obsessed with Jackie's husband, Evan, I think Teresa wanted to be with him.
Teresa's forehead's on here. Are you? Is this somebody that doesn't like Teresa? This is the thing. Teresa was obsessed with the fact that Jackie did not give BJ's to her husband.
Yes.
He could not understand how he would not cheat on her. So she would say this, and the producers would hear her. On the way to that party, she was a little bit tipsy. She was hanging out with Louie, and literally the producers put it in her head, and that's why she went to that party. That's how this entire thing happened. There was nothing out there. I promise you. And then they tried to make this girl at the gym the person this girl has a family, and the girl that they were saying was in this picture. This was all something that the producers. I promise you, that is exactly what happened. And then they have this. Nobody ever heard of it. Did you notice how they were all saying, "Well, we know it's not true."
No, but here's the thing, though. In the season 9 reunion,
yeah,
they asked Teresa, because that's when she was still single.
Liar.
They asked her, if you could be with any of the husbands here, who would you be?
Evan.
And she said Evan.
Oh my God! Listen, Teresa is a different person. I can't see her with anybody really. Like, I would rather her be back with Joey Giudice, really, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Because Louie is not a bad looking guy. He's really not. And he comes off very charming. He's not my cup of tea, like in the very beginning. But like when you bring randoms to our dinner table like this in Jersey, this is what happens. Like, this is what the fuck happens, Teresa.
Well, thank God that Alexia didn't like go on any more dates with him, because
oh my God, I know.
Imagine what he would have done to her, and then with Frankie.
Yeah, because guess what? Todd's just like him. Todd,
that's true. Yeah, that's true. I don't trust Todd either, so it's kind of the same.
And we didn't even get no answers about that. But listen, if you really think about it, Melissa and Joe have done nothing wrong.
No.
If anything, you can go back to the old days and say they retaliated against Cheatergate, Stripper. First, it was Strippergate. That whole thing is still there. Nothing has changed. Kim D is not going to now change her mind and say that it wasn't Teresa now that they're besties again.
Yeah. And I remember at the reunion, Joe Gorga said, we wanted to have a brother-in-law. Like, we wanted to be happy.
Yes, they tried.
We wanted, like, we tried. But
why would he
Louie
go business with them if he
and Teresa effed them over with the pizza. You cannot say we're going to do something and we're going to do something for no-nose pizza, and then you're going to go and make it a skinny girl pizza with Teresa and her daughters.
And say, oh, but you didn't give us any money because you spoke first, you fucking piece of shit, and you know that. He just met that guy. They just met when this happened. He said, oh, I'll do it. I'll buy the first. I'll buy the ovens first. Okay, yeah, because it was supposed to be Teresa and Joe, 50-50.
Yeah, exactly.
So how are you going to go then and say Joe stole $250,000 from you fucking assholes?
And also, Kristen, I want to know what happened with Louie and Dina's husband.
Let me tell you what happened. Okay, you know how Dina and Dave, why they moved out of Jersey? Because of the attack. So Tommy Manzo, Dina's ex-husband, is there's no such thing as a mob in Jersey. I'm just going to say that now, but there's a mob mentality. Okay, that is Caroline's husband. Caroline's also married to Tommy Manzo's brother. Albie is.
Wait. So Caroline and Dina are sisters.
Yes,
and they were married to brothers.
Yes.
Well, that's crazy. Okay.
And they're both part of the Franchisi crime family that has been around since like forever, and they're still very much mob mentality. Okay, so Dina and Dave got attacked twice, almost killed. Okay, allegedly by Tommy Manzo. So the husband's been attacked twice. She barely comes back to Jersey. Tommy just got let off his first charge. Okay, in New Jersey, which was the baseball bat to Dina and Dave in like a parking lot. The second attack was in the house. It was a home invasion, tied them up and beat them with bats. Okay. That's why Dina and Dave live in a different state. Now, when Teresa was hanging out with Dina and Dave, and Louie's like talking about how he's friends with the mob, blah, blah, and Dina and Dave were like, fuck this shit. Like, we can't fuck with you, Teresa. Like, how dare you bring us around? Like, you know, my life's in danger. You know who they are. That's why Caroline is, all right, we'll get on that one later, but she is never going to come back to Jersey. That's why her and Teresa's friend. And he also tried to do some kind of deal.
Oh, so okay. So correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
When Dina's ex-husband attacked her,
yeah,
Caroline wrote letters in support of him. Yes. Correct. But here's everybody was talking bad about Caroline. But here's my question.
Yeah.
Maybe Caroline was scared too.
That is exactly what I said. She's definitely scared because she's still married. Listen, Albie, you don't hear about Albie in the mob because he's very, very important and he's very smart and he runs the brownstone. But Albie's Tommy's brother. Hello, you know that's. So Caroline has been married to him for a long time, and on the show, first of all, it was a character statement. It was a character letter, right? So when the way she explains it is. I was based off his character as far as I know, which we know is all portion. I guarantee you it must have destroyed Caroline to do that because
Yeah, that's her sister.
He got let off. Okay, he's not going to stop until he unalives them. But anyway, so the sex. So then she goes on Ultimate Girls Trip, and she's smoking pot, allegedly. Well, not allegedly, drinking. And I think she did and said things. She said a lot of shit allegedly about Dina, about the case. Tommy, I thought she knew. She must have known what was coming up. Tommy's got let off. Tommy is free again for a little bit until he goes to the case. Until goes to court again. So she knew when she woke up that shit could never fucking air on TV. And because of who she's married to, because of what she did, because of probably things that she said, she probably wanted to have a good time and let loose. And I believe that Brandy did all those things because Brandy doesn't deny it. But I feel like Caroline did it because that show would never air. She doesn't.
Oh, so it was kind of a blessing in disguise.
Well, yeah. She kind of was
so
like,
that the show won't air, so she won't have to be in trouble with that.
Because yes, and guess what? Everybody else is so in Bravo, so why fucking not? You know what I mean?
Honestly, I always wanted Caroline to return to New Jersey because those were good seasons. But what do you think about Danielle Staub? What's your opinion about her?
What? Poor Danielle. Danielle is not a bad person. Danielle just is like has a past, right? And she just kind of tried to be too into that crowd of like like Dina, the cool girls, Dina and Jacqueline, and the cool crowd. And she really wanted to do that very badly, but they just destroyed her. Remember, like if you remember first season, they weren't letting anything go. Her past, like they destroyed her, knowing that they're married to the mob, and basically her life was no different than their life, But and then ever since then, she's just been bitter and angry. And Teresa used her when she got out of prison. Think about it. She fucking hated Danielle. And then literally we have Danielle as her best friend and she has her hair. She has her.
When she pulled Margaret's hair. Yeah.
And then when everybody was like, fucking Danielle, and I like fucking her over again. Well, because she became an asshole. And she was going after March because she thought that's what Teresa wanted because she's a Teresa lapdog.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Teresa dumped her. I told you, once she's done with you, she doesn't forgive people. She doesn't like anybody. She doesn't know. She doesn't
Krista,
have to her. Yeah.
That's what I feel like Kyle did to Annemarie.
Yep.
So I did a whole video yesterday about why I think Annemarie got fired.
I'm so upset about it.
Listen, did you read her statement that she put out?
I didn't read it. It was long.
Who got fired?
Okay, can I read it? Can I read it to you?
Yeah, you can read it to me. Is it going to make me cry? But yeah, read it to me.
All right, let me pull it up 1 second. Honestly, it got me really sad when I read it because what they did to her was not fair at all.
I want to hear. Oh my god, that's
so
so
let's
bad.
see.
Like Monica too. They got Monica. That's so crazy that they do this shit. Caroline's husband. That was yes, he was. Yep.
Okay, so this is what she said. So this was yesterday morning. She posted, "I just got word today that I will not be returning to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills." So she got fired, basically. And then she says, "To say that I'm disappointed is an understatement. I never auditioned for this show. The show found me out of the blue 6 weeks after the cast had already started filming. I was thrown into filming 2 weeks later, mid-season. I was very excited about the opportunity. And listen to this. I thought following exactly what I was instructed to do throughout filming last season was the way the game was played.
Wow.
Listening to what I was instructed to do was my rookie mistake. What I am disappointed about is that the fans never got to see the real me or even a glimpse of my unique life. Contrary to what was shown on TV, I am not obsessed with the esophagus, LOL." Then she says, "What I am is a woman, a proud Black woman who is truly blessed with a wonderful, strong Black man as my husband who lives in and our 4 wonderful children with so much love and positivity on a daily. It was important mission of mine for the next season to show a solid Black family unit and true Black love existing in Beverly Hills. Listen to this. This is the part that got me sad. My struggle with losing my mother to lung cancer within weeks of taping, and my struggle with adoption trauma, and what was going to be and still will be a new life journey for me to find my biological parents, all of which was taped but never shown last season, among other things. To the fans that saw past what was portrayed and saw the real me, thank you so much for the love and support. I wish all the ladies good luck on the next season, and thank you, Bravo, for the opportunity. As an athlete, challenges only make me stronger and more determined to prosper. I'm excited for the new opportunities ahead and celebrate positivity, truth, authenticity, and the values I truly align with. Until we meet again, thank you, Annemarie.
Wow.
None of us knew she was adopted.
I did. Well, the reunion I found out. I said,
until the reunion.
Do you remember me saying I think something's like I said there's something up with her. Like I don't think she's really that angry at Crystal. I feel like she has something going on where because she would get so angry when they would interrupt her.
Right.
Like, and I said something's up. Like maybe she feels like she can't get, she's always shut down at home, or she feels like she's never heard. And so she's like gets very angry, you know what I mean? And like I knew something was going on. Like I said, there's got to be something up because she can't be that angry at them. She just got here. So it's like, and she was instructed. I remember hearing her say, they really made this esophagus thing, made it look really bad and embarrassed me. I remember them saying that. I started to like her when I saw her. Oh, wait, where'd Manny go?
He dropped down.
Oh, I really started liking her when she was a nurse, like with her nurse, like when she was doing it with Chris, like when she was being a nurse to Crystal, that really, I said, oh, wow, there she is. Exactly, Shay. She was misunderstood. And Kyle did her dirty work, or she did Kyle's dirty work. And that makes me so mad right now that she's not coming back and Kyle is. Because watching Buying Beverly Hills, they're definitely getting a goddamn divorce. But I mean, like, Kyle, it does not need the show. Mauricio is one rich.
Who's not coming back?
Annemarie.
Wait, she's not coming back?
No, they fired her. That's what Manny was just reading.
Oh, I didn't know she got fired.
Yes. She wrote a statement. Yep, she's not coming back, they said. And she basically said it like, I just did what they told me to. And I guarantee, same thing with Monica. They could, you know what I mean? Why are they getting rid of the people that at first we didn't like Annemarie, right? But then when I did like her in the end, I knew it when I realized that she was doing what she was told to do and what she thought to do. And she said it was her rookie mistake. It really was. And that's a shame because we needed somebody else on the show. Like we need to get into, like we really did. We needed her, I think, because I
like Annemarie too.
Yeah, she was definitely misunderstood. And I feel like she definitely should. I mean, it was a shame because she fucking walks into a bunch of fuck shit. That cast is so fucked up and down, all of them, all around the place, and she gets shoved into it with a bunch of fucking bullshit going on with the rest of them, and she's like trying to like be, you know what I mean? The rest of them have issues and they're toxic and have problems with each other, and then they made her have problems. It's like, hey guys, thank you for being here, by the way, and everybody on Twitter, thank you guys for watching. And we have a lot of people on Instagram watching. I'm sorry, I'm actually feel like I'm having therapy with Jersey. Talking about with Manny. I really have to like get that shit out sometimes because people don't understand. Like, I'm not crazy. He's really a bad person. Like, she's really in trouble. And like, I don't, and I know how people work in Jersey. And when Tommy got off and then Louie got off, guys, it is so crazy that I mean, I feel lucky that didn't happen to me. You know what I mean? Like, I was in my situation, my person's in prison for life now. But not because of me, because of other people. But I mean, like that, he could easily like have gotten off of those charges, and my ex would be ruining my life still. Like I have an ex that's like literally, I would like George. And if I would have had like if I would have went to court and something what he did for the reason that he's in prison for life.
Sorry guys, my phone freaking died. So I had to connect it. I know. As soon as I finished the statement.
I literally am like Dorit. So I'll be on the phone with somebody and it'll drop off and I won't even know because I'll still talk. I'll be talking for and I was doing it to you honestly, guys.
You guys, I was really, really upset because I don't think this is the thing. It's not fair for them to bring somebody, make them do the dirty work, put them in a bad light, and then kick them out.
And especially for Kyle, for fuck's sake.
Honestly. Screw Kyle. I was feeling bad for that woman because of everything that happened to her.
Yeah, I was too, but
she's the same. Kyle is the same manipulator, gaslighter, liar, deflector, projector.
And listen, I think Mauricio was blindsided. I really do. He does seem blindsided, and so do the girls. I watched Buying Beverly Hills today.
Is it good?
Yes. I didn't watch last season, but now I can't wait when I'm done. I'm going to go. I watched the last 3 of last season because I talked about it earlier, and the whole season's on Netflix. I only got the.
I didn't get. I don't have Netflix, so I don't get to watch it.
It's worth it. I had to buy. It is so good because he doesn't stop talking shit. He really doesn't, and he does seem blindsided. And the girls are fun to watch. They're like running the show, and then the other people on the show are really good. They're really good cast of characters for that kind of show. It really does show Mauricio. He is one rich motherfucker. Kyle does not need to work. She really doesn't. But everything she does, look how bad it turns out with the Hiltons. Everything Kyle and Mauricio do never works out. Her book, her show, they are always against it. They always fuck everything up for Kyle. And then now they're not talking to her again over something that's enriching her life.
Oh, and I have bad news for you.
What?
I'm no longer a Sutton fan.
Why? Why you're not a slut no more?
Nope.
Why?
Okay. I never really liked Sutton. The only time I liked her was, remember when she was the only one asking the real questions to Erica?
Yes,
That's when I was like, okay, I like Sutton. You know, she's speaking her truth.
Right.
But again, with the Annemarie stuff, I think she also blew it out of proportion. Because you remember Annemarie apologized a lot?
Yeah, you're right.
Sutton, and they went on Watch What Happens Live recently after 3 apologies, and she was like, I don't mess with Annemarie. She attacked me about my esophagus. And I'm like, girl, she already apologized to you 3 freaking times.
Don't you feel like it's
wait a minute. So you're still mad at Annemarie, who apologized 3 times, but now you're friends with Erica, who says she's coming for you and your family. And you're friends with Crystal, who called you manic and said you were
ugly leather pants.
Yes. Remember how bad Crystal treated her? She called her like uptight, annoying. But you like Crystal.
That's the first season. That's your ritual. Like that's honestly that's like your hazing first season, really.
Oh, and another thing.
Yeah.
Why did they fire Annemarie, but they keeping Crystal all this time? She barely speaks.
I don't know. Why did they fire Annemarie? Did they say, or what they didn't like? I want to know what Andy's reason for letting her go was.
Well, this is interesting. When Annemarie posted that statement that I just read, Andy was in the comments.
What?
He put a heart emoji.
He did. What a fucking asshole.
I know, right?
That's kind of fucked up, don't you think?
It's like spitting in your face, kind of.
Because he could stop. He says he doesn't have that much power, but he does. Listen, I don't care if he parties. Do you care if he parties? Does it make it anything? Does it change anything for you? I mean, it's like, heard it. You
mean if he does
if he does the nose candy, I don't think he does Housewives. I think he parties a lot on his own, in his own time.
Yeah.
I mean, does it change anything? I mean, nothing changed. Think about it. If that's what he's been doing this whole time, he's still the same Andy that we know. Nothing's changed for me. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. Maybe because I used to be an addict and I get it, but like, I don't think he's an addict. I just think he parties and he just is a little bit. He does talk. He does say some things on Watch What Happens Live he should probably not say. Like he does say like he'll curse, he'll talk about sex, and he'll. I didn't know you could say dick and I didn't know you could say all that shit now. You know what I mean? But he's always talking about like people getting together and stuff, and I feel like something's up with him.
Yeah, I just don't like that he has his favorites.
Well, I mean, it's probably hard for him not to, but his favorites, he's like on the wrong side of history.
Mm-hmm.
Like he really, I don't think that he likes Louie any longer.
No.
In his words, they said he's not our problem because he's married to Teresa. He's not ours. We can't get rid of him. He's not ours. We'd have to get rid of Teresa. And he's married to Teresa. And it's like, I really do feel like they want to have eyes on Teresa because she's not safe, because he put all his eggs in that Bravo basket when he decided to become her manager and making her have to work for you to have money. So you would make money, sir, you motherfucker, after you said you'd retire her. What the fuck? And then she's also saying he's not a grifter because he's like, why does she said, why do I always call him a grifter? Blah, blah, blah. Well, how's he a grifter? I said, bitch, you are the grift, you dumbass. You're the grift, bitch. Like, he's not grifting. You're the grift. Don't you get it? Like that's what I mean. Like I don't say this shit. I'm not making it up. I'm if you want to ask me why I say it, I'll tell you why. If you don't like my logic, then that's my logic. That's why he's a grifter, because he lied about his companies. He literally grifters make these one-time deals. They get a little bit of money. It's kind of a little bit shady on the bottom, you know what I mean, on the back end of it. And then they go and they have another thing. Being abusive, yeah, there's rumors, definitely. It's not rumors. He is abusive. Did you see the way he screamed at her the day before the wedding when she said she wanted her brother in her wedding? And he screamed like a banshee that he's not going to share air, water, or a camera flash with that man. Like, you motherfucker, you just got here. How could you be that mad at Joe Gorga? Like, you wear no-nose pajamas, and you're going to say you're not going to share water with Joe Gorga, air, or he's been there 13 years, fucking asshole. Sit the fuck down. You can't be that mad at Joe. I wish I should play you the scene. I could remind you what he did. I really do. I want to play it. The way he screamed at Teresa, she's crying her fuck. You could see she's been crying for days. And she has the phone in her hand, and she's like, I want my brother in my wedding. I just want peace. And he's like, like, I'm telling you, I'm pulling it the fuck up. Like, people forget. Like, I have all these reels, and like, I can't really do this anymore because he like comes after me. I just don't really care anymore. Like, this is therapy for me. Because I like people seeing, and I said this is why I don't mind him having another season, because he will reveal the rest of himself. People show you who the fuck they are, and he showed us who he was. He literally before it, and then we gave him another chance. And it took him one season to literally show who the fuck he is. I said, don't listen to the ex-girlfriend, the ex-wife, the ex-best friend, the ex-partner. Let's just see, give him a chance. If he's all these things that people say he is, he'll show us. And guess what? He fucking did. Did he not show us who he was? Everything that everybody says he is, he did. How dare you hire a fucking, or you get Bo Dietl to pull shit up about the cast. Now I know you did it because you hired him to fucking have a fake patient. Like, come on, man. Louie. I hate his fucking, I just hate him. I call him Lobster Man. I hate even saying his name. And I feel like it's like I say it 3 times and I'm going to have a cease and assist or something. Like, you know, like when you say the mirror murder or whatever it is. You know, red rum. That's what I feel like I say. Every time I say his name 3 times, I get something. Louie and Teresa. Oh, I got it. Just said it twice. Louie. I hate this motherfucker. He hates me and I hate him. And we don't even really know each other. But how dare you fucking pay people to drag people in the cast like you're somebody fucking special, you piece of shit. All right, Louie and Teresa fight right before wedding. See, it's right here. See, watch this. Hopefully, I hope this is it. God, I hate his face. I hate your face. Is this it?
I hope so.
All right, let me see. Teresa on wedding day is finally here. The fight. Literally, he screams like, I'm not gonna share it. It's like, whoa, dude, fucking, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you? I will just watch this for fun. I think this is it, though. Okay. This is a joke. By the time we got to here, oh, you hear it?
Like, honestly, Trey, you have been on such a journey. You deserve all the happiness in the world.
Thank you. Lucia and Priscilla, like, I consider them my best friends. I've known them over 10 years, and they both were always there for me, especially with my dad. You know, they're practically family. They really are.
Do you remember, right, when I met him?
He literally wears no-nose pajamas, dancing around doing the booga woof, screaming about, I'm winning, she's winning, in the Rule-La-La parking lot. And we're not supposed to be worried about this thing. Like, come on, man. He's a joke. Sorry, I had to say that. Like, he's like, he wears no-nose pajamas. Come on, man.
It's like goo goo gaga. And I'm like, are you right? And then she's like, oh my God, I'm like, oh. She was like, oh my God, he's
here today. I know my dad would.
Wait, Krista.
He wants her brother at her wedding.
I heard they've been striking if you show.
What happened?
He's gonna hold your hand the whole time.
I heard they've been striking if you show the clips.
To dance.
They've been what? Striking it?
Yeah, Bravo.
Why?
Because they don't like people to show the clips on YouTube.
Well, I'm glad you're talking because I'm not supposed to be saying that. I have to literally stop every couple seconds. I forgot.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's good that you said that, though. I'm glad. Wait, he is a fucking fool. Listen, he's just, listen, like, he's everybody's suing him right now. And I know I'm always the ones that says anybody can sue you.
With you tonight, love you.
That's what's talking to her brother.
I would have loved just to have my parents walking down the aisle with me. Waking up today, I said to my parents, I'm like, Ma, Papa, I know you're here. Be with me all day. You know, let's have an amazing day together.
Which makes me cry.
It's your wedding day. And they're here with you.
I know they are.
She's ruining her life.
You're good, baby. You have a good family that you are entering in.
Sad she is.
You got 2 new sisters.
I know.
And then, like,
And the last time we touched base, Joey might not have been coming because of what happened.
Yeah, he's not coming.
So your only sibling is not showing up.
Yeah, it's okay though.
I hear my uncle's name mentioned, and I think for a day that he's not present, he definitely shouldn't be present in conversation. This is the biggest day of her life. My mom should enjoy her wedding in peace.
It is a shame because he's your only brother.
It's okay. Listen, things happen for a reason.
Why? What's the reason?
You know, I'm with my chosen family.
What's the fucking reason? Your chosen family. Right.
It's like a queen.
We're
doing angles. Okay, angles.
That was beautiful, you guys. It was so beautiful. She looks so happy.
Oh no, she's not though. She's not happy. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry to go back in time, but all right. You there, Dustin? Sorry, I had to get that out. I'm sorry. I just talked for an entire hour straight.
I'm there. I'm here.
I had to vent all that out because I just can't stand this thing. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing. I'm not making it up. You guys can see it. I can show you what I'm talking about. Like
I see what you mean.
Because he's a abusive narcissist. Gaslighter who wants to alienate her from everybody. He saw every bent relationship in her life and he broke them. He made sure he broke it. He fed into the lies she tells herself, the reason she's mad at people. I'm telling you, the misplaced anger she has for everything. He knew it. He got her at the right time. Go ahead. What were you saying, Dustin?
No, I'm just saying. I was just saying that you had a great live, and I appreciate me being up here with you tonight.
Oh yeah, thank you. Sorry that I have to go off about Louie, but it's like
no, that's okay.
I keep saying I'm not going to talk about it, but I don't have the season. I don't have to. There's nothing telling me I can't. I'm not getting as angry. I actually feel good saying it because actually, when like Manny sees exactly, like when people actually see what I'm saying, I don't want them to agree with me. If you don't agree with me, don't agree with me. But please explain to me why you don't. Like I'm showing you my evidence in my head, what makes me form my opinion about him. Because he's showing.
I mean, I agree with you. So
I'm saying that there's people that'll literally threaten my life. Tree huggers over this shit, and they won't have a normal conversation with me. I invite them to come. I invite every single Louie Trace fan to come up and talk to me about this and explain to me why you think he is a good guy and explain why you think it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? I want to talk and have a logical conversation because I know I'm not fucking nuts. I mean, I am, but not the fact that I'm not seeing what he's like. I know him. Like I know this kind of person, and I can hear. I know things. I hear things. I fucking stuck up for him the first 2 seasons, or the first time Teresa had him on. I have proof of it. I have a whole entire season of Whose Side Are You On with me and Erin, and I'm on Teresa's side. I said, please stop saying this shit. She's getting mad. Marge, you know better. She told you once. She told you twice. Stop talking about Louie. You should fuck the housewife. Fuck the show. She said stop talking about him. And
I just can't believe. I'm sorry, I can't believe that she got fired off the Beverly Hills. I can't.
Oh, Annemarie?
Yeah,
well, I mean, Kyle gets what she wants, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It's all weird. So weird.
I can't believe she got fired. So, yeah.
Well, listen, Bravo is fucked up. I can't believe they fired Monica. They finally have a housewife that they don't have to make up shit and they don't have to make up storylines. She has her own bag of shit. She came with her own bag of shit and they fired her. And she was amazing. She's beautiful. She's very marketable. She markets herself really well. Like whatever, like her platforms. She's funny. She has a bunch of shit going on that we can she could dig into. We didn't need her to make up storylines with anybody else. But of course they make up of course the producers, they pull a fast one on everybody with we didn't know about the Von Teese. Get the fuck out of here. Shut up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you purposely or did you ignore a legal letter, a cease and desist, and whatever else? And did you ignore that part when it said that Monica was Von Teese? I can't.
Yeah.
Erica has taken 10 years off my life, but then she put some back on this season because
I can't believe Eric. I thought maybe Erica would be absent. But
they gave her a fucking sideshow. Do you think they're going to fire that clown now? I'm sorry. It's like it's not our circus, not our monkeys, but she kind of is now. Like it's a clown show, and they basically They're keeping the ones that like I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get what's happening. I don't understand.
Well, who's going to replace Annemarie? Nobody?
They'll find some other schlep that they won't pay enough money because they're tired of paying people like Diana and then getting a bag of shit because they, you know, and then having to pay this bag of shit. They don't want to take chances with people because they keep getting fucked up people.
Yeah,
it's weird. Every time they try a new person, like Noelle, like a lot of these first time assets we get, they're not paying them enough anymore. This pay scale's weird.
yeah.
So, and then they're trying to bring oldies back that we don't like. They're doing these Hail Marys. Like,
I want to bring Portia back.
Who?
Portia.
Yeah, like that. They're bringing Portia back. They're like I'm saying, that's a Hail Mary. Like these are failing franchises, and they're throwing a Hail Mary, like with like throwing Tamara back in there. Tamara thought she was something special, and they were doing it because she think she was worth. Like they looked at her and go, oh, the season's doing so amazing. Let's make it better by bringing Tamara back. No, it was failing, Tamara. That's why they brought you back, and then you failed at your job because you didn't go after Heather like you were supposed to. You went after your friend and made yourself look stupid, and showed your 60-year-old boobs on TV. Like we want to see that shit. And then you got fucking, Freddie in your pocket jumping out of your purse every time there's a Bravo camera around. Like, what are you doing? She's always jumping in front of a camera. And it's like, get out of Tamara's pocketbook. She hid in Teresa's hair at the wedding. She was in literally Kyle's pocketbook too. I swear. Tammy, what's her name? Freddie Hellenkamp, whatever your name is.
Freddie Mellencamp, yeah.
Two twats in a pod. She literally hides in like Teresa's hair. Like she's not invited anywhere. She just shows the fuck up. She jumps out of Kyle's purse in front of the cameras, like, I'm here. Nobody wants you. That's the actual truth. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say. You lie, you make things up, your podcast sucks, you fuck your numbers up, you literally pay for your subscribers, you pay for your content. Shut the fuck up. We know you do. There's no way you make what you say you make because the numbers don't add up. The math ain't mathing, bitch. You're not the number 2 podcast. You're a twat in a pod is what you are. Sorry, guys. I'm a little high right now, and I don't really give a fuck at the moment. So I'm in no fucks mode right now. I'm just gonna say how I feel because you know what? Fuck it. Everybody else, like I hear literal other podcasters saying shit like me, and they don't get in trouble for it. I'm just saying people might get mad at me and don't want to hear my cursing, but it's truly how I feel. Like that. There's there's so many housewives I love, and I'm like, and it's like I don't want everybody to agree with me, but I want reasons why. I need you to I need some proof. I need some backup. Like I need receipts on why are we disagreeing? Because at this point, we've seen enough to know that
we've seen enough to know
I'm right. Okay, as long as we just listen, I'm right. Okay, I'm not wrong. I'm just kidding. Listen, if somebody wants to defend Louie, please do it. Or Teresa, I dare you fucking Teresa's, you motherfuckers that have literally threatened people, called them ugly, called them fat, made up shit. Like they are evil, disgusting weirdos that are like, there's only 3 of them that Louis pays to drag the fuck, and they drag people. They can't even argue right in the comments because they don't have anything to say. There's nothing. There's nothing to back up what you're saying. Teresa is in trouble. Louis is a bad person. You can't really defend him. So they're like, you're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid. It's like what? I'm sorry, what? Like what are we doing? You're literally getting paid to make this more toxic than it has to be.
Yeah.
Like, God damn them. They ruined our platforms by like literally getting a podcast or getting a YouTube channel just to drag the Gorgas. What are you doing? Like that, literally in the very beginning, I couldn't understand why all of a sudden the in between, because we keep them relevant by talking about them throughout when it's not filming or whatever. That's cool. We get they feed us information. We talk about them with their stories coming out. But all of a sudden, it gets very toxic between Jersey. I'm like, there's people fighting. It's like Team Gorga, Team Judice. And it's like so bad. Like it's so bad at this point where like people are losing their channel. And I'm like, why is this happening? Like, where did this come from? Like, it's never been this bad. Teresa and Melissa were fine. Like, what are we doing? And then I find out it's all Louie. Louie fed Teresa's fucking brain, like fed her little hamster wheel that she's on about like Melissa's a bad person, my brother's bad, like everybody's cancer, I'm the only good one, namaste. It's like you're so miserable. You are more hangry now than you've ever been, and it's so crazy because you don't have to believe me, just watch. There's not one episode where she's not angry. And it's like, what are you so mad about? Everybody's having a good time in life. What the fuck? You're so happy. Enjoy your marriage. Why are you fucking with everybody else? Why is your dude fucking with people? You want to be happy. Why couldn't you just be happy and hang out with the family and be with the family? And you know what else pisses me off about Gia? She's on the show. She's on Watch What Happens Live as the bartender. She says, "Oh, I'm so happy. I look at old episodes so I can see family pictures of my grandparents. It's like having a family video. It's amazing." And it's like, so then why wouldn't you want your uncle on the show? What the fuck are you talking about? It's like a family having like a video of like your family, like, you know, it's a video of your life video, like a life, I forget what it's called. I'm so high. Anyway, lifetime video, whatever. So of all your family moments, all of your holidays with your family, and you have video, it's like a video, it's like like a movie.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't think of the word. But anyway, why then again wouldn't you want? I've been saying this for years, and you actually took the words, like you actually probably listened to what the fuck I said, because you're so dumb. You haven't figured out the fact that you're being proud of the fact that you blocked your own brother, and that you want to be right about this. You were so worried about being right instead of happy that you made yourself believe that it was okay to block your brother from getting on a show, if that's really the case. You're really fucking proud of that you tried to block your family from getting this experience, when Gia's like, "Oh, I loved having my family on. It's like having videos of our lives. I love it." It's like, that would make that you should be happy then. You have, like, you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you? If I could have my brother and his family on, by all fucking means, I would do that. That would make it amazing. That would be so amazing. And it's like, she fights with these people saying, "Oh, they went on the show behind my back." Well, if they did, how fucking dare you be fucking mad about that, you asshole? Do you hear yourself, Teresa? To say something like that is so fucking wrong. But okay, well, I'll give you that one, Teresa. You want to keep that a win as a win? Okay, that's like fucking 13 years ago. Then you also made everybody believe she was a stripper. You actually had Kim D back it up and say, or no, I'm sorry, Kim D go, you fight with Kim D for 15 years. I don't know how long it's been ever since then, because Kim called you the fuck out and said, yes, you knew what was going to happen. You were the one perpetuated the cheater thing, or I'm sorry, the stripper thing and the cheater thing. And it's like, okay, we got over that too. That was a long time ago. Okay, we got over that as well. So that's another one. Okay, what the fuck has Melissa done? She has nothing. She's nothing but to defend herself, and she doesn't understand if she's mad at Joey or she mad at Melissa. Which one is it? Yeah. Sibling rivalry is one thing, and that's dumb. That they shouldn't have that. They love each other. They both have a family. The fact that she's now, as of last summer, with her new motherfucking dude, this random motherfucker she brings to the dinner table named Louie, have her own brother who's married for 22 years and has 3 grown kids with him, her nieces, by the way, and have a conversation all serious, like you really believe that Melissa's a cheater and that he should leave her because it's better for you, or better for him. Like, in what motherfucking universe would somebody's sister fucking try to think that that's okay to do to him? And Melissa, Joey said, that's when I knew that I lost my sister. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I get it. I understand that. Everybody thinks that this is like all Joey's fault or something.
Yeah.
Is his wife. At one point, he's not going to let you fucking drag the shit out of her. It's not right. The fucking second that you go against Teresa or anybody in her life or her family, and you don't defend her family, you're a piece of shit. But this bitch has perpetuated and let people talk shit on her brother. She knew that Strippergate was coming out. She knew that Cheatergate was coming out. She wanted it set on camera, and that is the fucking truth, because we saw it. And people still want to defend Teresa. Tell me why, please. What do you have to defend her with, please? Anyone?
Teresa don't deserve to be defended.
Well, that's the thing. She knows better. But she doesn't. She's so worried about being her loyal Italian wife. Literally, like, he is going to fucking ruin her if he hasn't already. Judice only had her. They were signing the mortgage documents for fucking years. That wasn't the first time they did it. It was the only time they got caught. So did I. Guess what? 2008 fucked us all over. We got a little greedy and shit happened. But this bitch is not stupid, okay? You did your time. You should never want to go back to prison. That should have scared her so straight that, like me, I don't even throw fucking nothing out the window. I am like 10-2. I don't do a motherfucking thing wrong. Nothing. I was on paper and in way for since I was 17 till I was like, I don't know, however I was in 2017 was the last time I was on probation out of it. I got maxed out, everything paid, no more, nothing. My whole adult life since I was 17, I was always either away, had charges, doing something wrong. And like, I couldn't live and I couldn't believe that. And I went away. I literally, when I finally straightened up, like I was, I don't know, 36 or something like that. When I met George, I went and I finished off my stuff. Like I reported every month. I was clean. I did what they wanted me to do finally after like, I don't know how many years that is, like 17 other years, 15 years I was doing this. I was always in court. Like I literally lived a life of like always being stressed the fuck out. And I don't know how I did it. And I don't understand how she could literally, after everything now, everything's all cleaned up where nobody's in trouble anymore. It's been a long time. Everything's like over with. And then you get into a relationship with another guy who's doing things just as shady and basically spending all of your money in the meantime, like a grifter does. And it's like, you should really be watching your ass when you have been in prison for something that you swear your husband did behind your back and you didn't know what you were signing. That makes you sound dumb because you were high. It was a mortgage application, asshole. You knew exactly what you were signing. It was an application. A mortgage. It's not hard to read. You signed millions of them. Okay, it's great. You know what I mean? She just signed somebody else's name. She knew exactly what the fuck she was doing. Okay. She didn't sign her own name, signed somebody else's. Okay. So don't act like you didn't know, Teresa. And again, you're lucky. The judge did not put you away for that crime. Know what he put her away for being dumb. For him asking for her something about her bank statements. And she couldn't understand what he was saying. She basically fucked herself by what she was saying because she's so stupid. That's why she got time. She went in there thinking she was getting out with probation. And she walked out with a sentence. Or she didn't walk out, she had her sentence. That should come here, baby lover. Here. Mama, kitty lover. Say hi. I told him our songs already. Come here.
Hi.
Come here, baby lover. Come here, my lover. My lover so much. Come here. Come here. Mama, she loves her mom. Come here. Let me hug you. Now you want to say hi? Say hi, you're on camera. She loves camera. She loves it. Say, I always come in here when it's not on. I always think, we're famous, Mama. Look, we're on TV. We're not really journalists and stuff. We just play them on TV, right? See, we're not just kitty lovers and mommies. We just play one on TV. Would you say hi? Say, look how cute my face is. Look how cute my little face is. She's a little girl. She's only like 1 year old, but she's so little. She's my child. She's my hybrid alien angel baby, right? I need the camera on her because she's so cute. And everybody see how cute she is, Mama. Oh, wait, I can do this. Watch. Oh, no, I can't. I can't do it. Oh, yeah, Louie's awful. He's awful. I'm sorry. He's awful. Like, I'm just saying, like, get mad at me. Like, this is my therapy right now. He had me so mad at one point that I had a drone that was stalking my backyard last summer. It was weird. All of a sudden, I have a drone over my fucking yard, over my head, and clearly watching me. And it did it 3 freaking times. And I'm like, oh my God, he had me so, I was so backwards because I didn't she had me so backwards with all her lies at the person that I was on that podcast with. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know I couldn't understand what was happening because she was lying to me. And I was like thinking, like, literally, like, I was getting death threats and stuff from him. And I'm thinking, I thought the drone was him. I thought he was drone stalking me at the shore house. I really did. I thought he was trying to see if I was there and I was going to come kill me or something. And I swear, like, I really was scared of him for a little bit. I kind of still not scared of him. I'm not scared because I think that he's like smart enough to do things and get away with it. Like, he'll never get away with his stuff now. He's got such a big mouth. I'm more afraid of him being such a psycho that he will do something like snaps, and like kill everyone that like has talked shit on him or something, or like ruined his life. So he says, destroyed his image apparently. You're the one that got what Teresa got on reality TV and nared your business and acted like a complete psycho weirdo wearing no-nose pajamas and doing the rule la la, in the book of wolf, like screaming, I'm winning, she's winning in a parking lot with a man bun. It's so weird. Like, that's why that's something to worry about. I think that me and Kim should feel not safe. Like, do we get a vote? Like, you thought wearing no-nose pajamas going to make the girls feel safe and warm and comforted. And listen, I'm in Jersey. I'm right by, like, we were very close to you. We should get a vote that we don't want you to wear no-nose pajamas because we feel unsafe when you do that. I don't feel safe. So I think I should get a vote there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. I don't think you should wear no-no's pajamas. Teresa, take them the fuck off. It's weird. Because you have no-no's old balls in there, the Teresa's father. Because you don't wear underwear when you go to bed, right? So you got to wear a pair of his pajamas his balls were in. And then your balls are in them. And then Teresa puts her mouth in that spot. That just makes me sick to my stomach. That's so fucking weird that you would say that. Because even if you are wearing them, why are you saying it? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And if your brother is these things you say he is, and Melissa's doing these things you say she is, you're the last bitch that should be fucking talking and telling people about it because you're his goddamn sister. You're the last motherfucker that should be saying it and talking about it, right? Sorry.
Right.
Like you should literally, you should be protecting them. If you have a problem with their lifestyle, you take it up behind closed doors like a real family. You don't go on camera TV and go, oh yeah, everybody, all those rumors are true. Yeah, my brother did this, my brother did that. Oh yeah, well he's this and he's that. Okay, bitch, you're the last one who should be saying it. Really, are you his enemy? I'm sorry, are you not his? It blows my mind when people think that, like, yeah, I feel bad for her now because he's like got her ass, he's got her twisted, like so twisted. He's got me twisted. Like I get confused. I had, what I mean? I was so twisted. I thought he was throwing stuff at me. That's how, like, I couldn't believe the things he was doing, like threatening and like following a 16-year-old and, the whole thing with like dragging Frank and like paying her to drag the cat. Oh my God, it's so fucking bad. And that person, I can't say, would call me and try to convince me that there's a blow bar somewhere and I should go see it. And I know that all that, the only thing I could find was, the only thing is there is a pizza place that Joe Giudice used to almost owned one time. That's the only like space. There was no blow bar and there was no, like, she's like swearing there was, and that there was $25,000 that Joe took from somebody's niece and I find out that was all lie. It was all made up. No, there's no blow bar. There was no, and she was like putting that out as information and like had to get a cease and desist. It was so crazy. I'm like, what is happening? I'm like, what is she? I didn't understand. I thought I was crazy. I thought I was missing something. I'm like, oh my God, Joey and Melissa are really that fucked up that they doxed her. I'm like, why would they do that? Like everybody talks about everybody here. Like that's our jobs. I couldn't understand why. Then I find out that it's all because Louie's like the master puppet behind the scenes going, this is sprinkling this here. And like, I'll pay you to do this or come hang out in my pool party. All about the truth podcast. Come hang out with me and then be on Teresa's side and then I'll boost your numbers. I'll buy all your subscribers so then everybody listens to you and thinks that everything you're saying is true. Just saying, allegedly. I should probably stop talking now. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. They're so fucking ignorant. I'm so glad that they realize that Teresa's a piece of shit. Because even if Louie isn't a piece of crap, she allows him to abuse other people. She allows him to say shit that he says all around. She allowed him to do all this shit. And when you find out that he still wants to fucking stalk his ex-girlfriend, who he was with a year before he met, he was really, his wedding day was in January of 2020. By mid-January 2022, he's married to somebody else already. Is that not a fucking psycho? Does that not ring some alarm bells? Like,
that's crazy.
Nobody moves on faster than a narcissist, really.
And that's crazy.
And he's still stalking Teresa. He's still in love with Vanessa. He's still in love with Vanessa. Because if he wasn't in love with Vanessa, he would have left her the fuck alone. Okay? Like, it's obvious. And the only reason and I swear the only reason he was with Teresa is because he wanted what is the worst way to get back at somebody? Like, and when you're a narcissist, it's about winning. And it's about hurting the other person, being the one who wins. So he gets with somebody that she's going to have to watch on TV. He does the worst thing possible to Vanessa is be with somebody that it's going to be thrown in her face. Like, that's a true narcissist. And maybe it was coincidental and maybe it's a coincidence for him or a happenstance that he just happens to meet Teresa. But listen, she lost her parents. She just got out of jail. She's about to start, her husband, I'm sorry, Joe just got out. He gets deported. She's in the worst, like, she's literally probably mentally in the worst, lowest place. He scoops her right up and like, lights her fire right up because he's you know what I mean? He's like a love bomber. And then it's like, it goes from love bombing to like life bombing, basically.
Yeah.
By the time, it's like a love bomb and he's the greatest guy ever. I was like good, happy for her. I even cried. I thought her parents had sent her a nice guy. I was like, wow, that's really, the world really does work and the universe works great. Finally her parents have sent her a nice guy from up there. They can do something. Then when I find out that he's Joe Giudice times 10, it's like, wow, the universe or her God, they think she hasn't learned her life lesson with the first time. So they actually threw it in her face again. Like they put this person in her life again to see if she'd learn her lesson. Like it's weird. I believe it's a life lesson thing. Because why in the world would the universe send her another guy who's way worse than the guy she was already with? It makes the guy she was with look like an angel compared to the guy she's with now. And it's like, I couldn't understand why the universe would do that to her. I'm like, that's really fucked up. Because, you can't, or why would you sign? I'm just saying on a spiritual level, why would you sign up for that life? And then I'm like, whoa, maybe because she didn't learn the first. I know when you don't learn the first time, it keeps coming back. It's like patterns, karma, and cycles. Like it's cycles. You look at them in your life, and when there's a pattern of something, it's because you haven't learned that lesson yet. The universe keeps putting it in your path, and you have to deal with it. And I thought she did with Joe Giudice, and she did the right thing by divorcing him, but something didn't click in her brain. She did not. I think she really didn't believe she did anything wrong, and I think maybe she would with the lesson she learned wasn't the right. I don't know. Something's up, and maybe she'll get out of this without going away again, or maybe she'll lose all her money, but maybe this will bring her family back together. Louie trying to get, because I do believe that she's going to have to leave him. I think he's going to blow her life up even more, and something's going to happen. I can't believe.
I think she's gonna have to. I think she's gonna have to do something.
Somebody like him cannot have a platform that's public because he's too much of a. He thinks he can get away with everything, and he's never going to get away with this shit that he got away with before, allegedly. And I guess I'm probably gonna get shit for this, but I don't really fucking care. I'm not saying anything. I don't know you. You don't know me, motherfucker. Fuck you. You're just weird. You're just a fucking rando dude that showed up here one day. I don't know them personally, but 6 degrees of separation. So
he showed up at your place one day.
No, at my town. I'm saying Teresa brings him around and fucking live in Jersey.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know.
Jersey is literally, it's so tiny. It's the size of LA County, the entire state.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe he showed up at your place one time. I'm like, what?
Well, down the shore, I only run into them, not run into them twice, not in the same place. I saw them on the boardwalk once or twice. I've seen them down the shore. But I don't speak to those people that would ever be in their 6 degrees of separation. I don't physically talk or hang out with those people anymore. Or really anybody. So I'm not in that in it. I barely even leave my house because of it. And not them personally, but there's people that are around in that world and that life, and those people, not life, but it's just, I don't know. Laura Lee Jensen is somebody that I can't fucking stand. And she came back. She did something that was so fucked up. I just was like, this is what I mean. These bitches are fucking grimy. What are you doing? I just can't do it. They're so fucked up. They really take you down, and they think that they've done all this fucked up shit, and then they try to make everybody else think you did. It's so weird. It's been done to me, and it literally makes me nuts. I really have to do a live called The Real Housewives of Methville. I'm about to, if they keep fucking around. I'm not kidding. There's some things that keep happening that I keep seeing, and it's you really want me to literally do this video? Because I have all this video, text messages, and I got receipts, timelines, proof. You know what I mean? I got shit that I could take every one of these scumbags the fuck down and just show them that you're fucking dirty, scummy meth heads. And I think they really want me to do it. Because
if they want you to do it, why don't you go ahead and do it?
I might do it. Real Housewives of Methville, and I'm gonna have their faces, and I'm gonna have their crimes, and I'm gonna fucking have the proof because I have security cameras of one of them fucking stealing from me. I have another one. I got messages of her, and I have another one doing things.
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing, Kirsty.
It'll ruin their life. This bitch is screwing somebody. I got somebody doing some shit real fucked up on camera for money. I got that video, bitch. So fuck with me, you dog fucker. Sorry, Dustin. Just ignore me right now because okay. I'm literally I can't believe that these people have the balls to say shit about somebody else when you're literally the biggest piece of shit I've ever met in my goddamn life. Nothing ever changes. Nothing. They never change. They're on a hamster wheel of horse shit that they'd never get off of. And it's get the fuck out of here, dude. One of them just stole money from me again. I just lost the last one. The last one I talked to, who literally is the catalyst to all these other scumbags, basically fucked me over with money. And I'm laughing at I have to laugh at myself because how would I not think that would happen? The signs were all there. You let somebody else that fucking literally is literally the worst thief ever back in your life and convince me it was okay. And then I'm and then you let why wouldn't you steal from me? Why would I think you wouldn't steal from me? It's crazy. I just can't deal. I'm like, I swear to God, like, it's getting to the point where if I'm going to do this video, if they don't shut the fuck up, and I don't care if what are they gonna do? You can't do anything. It would make me look really horrible for doing it. But I'm just at the point where like maybe I'll like literally like I'll just like air it on Facebook or something. Like that's what these people have gotten me kicked off of Facebook. Like I was shadow banned when I was the harsh reality. Oh God, Krista, I have to vent tonight. I'm venting. Sorry, Dustin. This is why.
It don't bother me. It don't bother me. I'm used to it by now. So
well, it's like crazy. Like I watched Melissa go through that fuck shit with those group of people, like her sister, Teresa, and all. And I'm like, this is what happens. Like the same fuck shit with me. Like you do nothing wrong, and like the proof is there. You can see that you've done that. Melissa and Listener live a normal life. She has a business. He grows it. Like people still trust him. He still has businesses. Like. You can see that he's not these things that his sister says he is, right? And we can watch it. It's like with me too. Where's the proof that I've done anything? Like, where's the proof that I'm like anything other like that you're not liars and scumbags and pieces of shit? Like, how dare them talk shit on me and still talk shit on me when I'm like literally sitting here not even leaving these gates because I don't want to run into some dirty fucking pigs who are like trash bags now. Okay, because when I'm done with you, I'm fucking done with you. Like I've cried over M. I'm like I can't even. That's so over in the past with me. It's the ones after that I thought like literally I just can't. It's like this Hudson Street is like a literal like trash zone. Like we call it like it's just disgusting. There's like they all lived in this one area. I just can't. I don't even get there. I literally when my best friend got out of there, I was like. I thought the fuck shit was over. I was like, thank God you need to cut these people off. And if you don't, and they get in my motherfucking way, because I need to get her sober and I can't have her fucking with these people. But again, if anybody listens to me, you know what I mean? Somehow I'm the one who's in wrong. I'm the one who's the bad friend. Why? Because I'm not gonna like be a fucking alcoholic. Like really? I'm not gonna like crackhead fucking literally. I just can't. I can't. I'm done. This is why I have no friends. Because this is the shit that I deal with. And it's like I don't want to deal with it. Why am I deling with it? If this bitch didn't steal it from me, but then again, I love her to death, and I don't want her to die, and I don't want, you know what I mean? Like I can't, I can't fix anybody, you know. But I'm here. I am the one suffering. Like as always, I'm suffering because I do love her, and she doesn't love me back, and she doesn't, and she's suffering. And then I got to deal with her being around these people that I can't, that I literally want to. I want them. I'm so ready to like I've never felt like homicidal hatred in my life until these people came around, until like these people were in my life. I'm not lying to you. It's like watching what Louie does and like and people defending it. It is so indefensible. It is so ass backwards. It is so wrong to like literally perpetuate stuff about people that aren't doing anything wrong to you. How you have fucked them, and then you literally try to take somebody's husband's Social Security, and the fucking woman finds out, the wife finds out and kicks you out. You should be groveling, crying on your knees. And what do? You fuck her. You literally fuck with. She literally destroyed the shit inside of. The woman kicks her out, right? It kicks this person out who tried to steal her husband's like the health insurance or Social Security, right? The girl decides to destroy the woman's property as she's leaving and laughs about it and thinks that's cool. Somebody who a brain who thinks like that is just fucking weird. Like you tried to take somebody's Social Security, her dead husband's money, this person who you call mom, and then the mom, and then when you get kicked out for doing this, you're lucky she didn't unalive you. You're lucky you're still walking. And you leave and you fuck her car up. Does that make sense to anybody?
No, it don't. But
I swear to God, that is exactly what happened. And then I have this bitch on fucking camera. I'm telling you, I have her on camera screaming at me, trying to threaten my life, and me literally telling her not to pass my gates, not to pass go. I have 5 clearly posted side, bitch. Do not come past here. And then on camera threatening my life, running at me last summer. I took a fucking piece of wood and I hit her in the head with it. Get the fuck away from me. It's like, I'm not crazy. I have these cameras because this is what happens. I need to keep them away out of my gates. I can't stand these fucking scumbags. Like, I'm done. I can't. This shit is what I'm talking about. This is why I am fucked up these last couple weeks. This is why I spiral out of control. And I worked really fucking hard to not feel like this. Like, and I'm fine. I'm good. I'm okay. It's just nuts to me that, like, I am the one who's always like, why?
Can I tell you something, Chris?
I'm the common denominator, Dustin. That's what fucks me up. And I'm not doing anything wrong, and I don't get it.
No.
Like,
I just want.
maybe I'm just like my personality. It makes people. They don't know how to love me back. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hard to be a friend to. I don't know.
No, Kirsta, you know how I told you about some things that. Yeah.
I know, but I don't understand it. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
Can I talk to you back? I'm gonna talk to you backstage after we get up.
I feel stupid. Sorry, I don't like. I feel stupid crying about this right now.
No.
People don't watch this
I'm gonna
to hear
talk to you
shit.
backstage. I don't want. I'm gonna talk to you backstage.
I know. I will. Well, we'll talk after this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like, I just literally like, I'm trying so hard to like keep it like, it's not, I usually don't care, but it's like, I kind of look at it like, now I'm like, man, like, how did this happen? And I'm trying to like, I always look at like, why do people do things? I try to forgive, and I've forgiven for so long. And it's like, but other people would never talk to these. If it happened to you and they did what they did to you, you wouldn't talk to them again either. Like, my sister thinks I'm a sociopath because when I cut people off, I can, like, you're dead to me. But it's not like I just do it for one thing. It's like, literally gets to the point where you stole from my husband and why would I still have you in my life? You're fucking dead to me again. Like, you're not going to be in my life anymore. I even say, we'll just separate. We were separate, go our separate ways. I won't talk about you. You don't talk about me. I'm no better than you. Call me a scumbag. You're a scumbag too. Let's just part ways and not say, and just go on our way. No, but they want to still talk and say shit and do things. Oh my God. And it's like, I have no choice but to fucking defend myself and tell everybody what the fuck is really up, and literally not let you recreate history for me. And, send me a cease and desist because you're a fucking meth head scumbag and you go fucking talking shit and you get caught being a scumbag, and Bravo doesn't want your fucking ass. And I can't talk and say you're a fucking meth head who fucking sold $10,000 from me. Get the fuck out of here. No, I won't. I won't say your name ever again. I don't give a fuck about you anymore. It's the other bitches I have a problem with now. The ones that literally still talk to you and think that it's okay. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't understand. I don't ask much from my friends. All I ask is not to get, literally, since I've decided that I don't want to go back to prison or jail or be on probation or parole. If I'm going to do drugs, motherfucker, you're never going to find out. You're never going to know because nobody will ever know, because I can literally do them and nobody will know. It's not your business. It's not affecting you. But these motherfuckers are like homeless, have no, like, literally have to steal, lie. They're like literally getting up every day, and their main issue in life is really to find the drugs. So you're literally living a life of like that we did in our 20s. Get the fuck out of that shit. Don't bring the drugs to my house. Don't do the drugs. And listen, and I don't even want you fucking here because you dropped drugs in my house, and I don't need that shit. Like, that's what I mean. You're an adult, and I can't even trust you not enough to do that. So what I have to do, I can't have you here. And then you have other motherfuckers that come over and they lose their drugs because they're so fucked up, and then blame me for stealing them. I'm like, what fucking universe am I in? What universe am I in? Like, I'm literally letting you be fucked up and smoking meth in my backyard because your wife left you and you're my brother, and I'm crying with you, and I'm letting you be a scumbag, and you're so fucking fucked up. Do you want to hide your drugs in my backyard because you don't want to go, because you think the cops are in my backyard? I'm putting up with this fucking horseshit. And I'm like, this is fucking crazy. There's no cops coming. Fine. Fucking hide your shit, whatever. But then when you come back and you can't find it, you blame me for stealing it. I lost my mind and told him to unalive himself. That's how angry I got, because that is the most fucked up shit. And I'm like, literally hoping that you don't unalive yourself, because we've already been through this once when your other girlfriend did it. Like, come on, man. Like, this is not really happening. So then, yeah, I can't have you in my life ever again. Why would I have you back at my house if you're going to lose your drugs because you can't be fucking sober enough and then blame me for stealing them? First of all, you're not going to stop dropping and losing drugs in my house, because I have cats and a husband who doesn't, and I don't want drugs in my house. I decided that a long time ago. And then again, and then my other rule is don't have the cop. Don't ever make me have to literally either kill you or have to call the cops by you coming to my house, busting in my door, trying to say you're going to kill me, trying to get through literally when I have security cameras and weapons and I have signs posted. I have to do that, because people don't listen. I don't put up with fuck shit. So they get angry and they think they can come to my, it was a pattern of bullshit. And I literally still had one little person left in my life. I thought I pulled her out of these people. I pulled her away from it, and she fucking goes right back. And I should have just known. And then I get fucked in the end. And it's like, then I don't even say shit. I say one little comment on Facebook saying hi to somebody, and this fucking dumbass, uneducated, dog fucking, toothless uneducated bitch fucking decides to send my husband a message. Tell Chris to stop talking shit. Is she talking shit? What the fuck is she gonna do? What? First of all, what the fuck are you gonna do? No, I wasn't talking shit to Coast. I said, oh, look at this dude. I was joking. Remember, I said fucking literally when you had no money and he had no money on his books, I'm the one who did it, bitch. So why would I talk shit now? You pregnant whore, pregnant by somebody the fuck else. I should do Real Housewives of Methville because you're a fucking dumb cunt. You literally have the balls to fucking message my husband when I blocked you for this is why I have a brand to protect. See how I'm flipping the fuck out? Because you dumb cunt. You want to call my fucking husband. And then when I'm live, here's my cat. When I'm live, you're going to talk shit on Facebook. You're delusional. I never had a reason to fight with you or ever get to why would I be talking shit? Are we not adults here? Get the fuck out of here. It is so delusional. And literally pregnant, has lost every kid she's ever had, has no custody of none of them. And then literally gets pregnant by somebody else while her dude's in jail, just about to get out. This poor dude. It stays with her. You can tell me, you tell me who this is. I hear it's this one's baby. I don't give a fuck. I'm 40 goddamn 6. So are you. Why are we having kids? It just makes no sense. Whatever. Do your thing, but you're not. How are you going to keep this one? You lost all the others. But then again, do not. I told you fucking December 9th, 2022, bitch. You, the other fucking cunt. If you fucking say my name or pull me into some shit that I'm not into ever again, we laughed about this. I said, it's crazy that you do this to me. And then we all made up and we laughed. It was the day after Dina passed away. And I'm like, please don't do this anymore. I can't fight with you anymore. I don't do this. Let's just look where everybody's good. There's no reason for us all to fight. By the time I got home, that day, I had messages from you dumb assholes. Oh, you said this and this one. You said this one to that one. I fucking lost my mind and told you then get the fuck out of my life. And you still fucking found a way to fucking crawl your way back in, you little cockroaches, and had the balls to fuck with me. It's like delusional. And then watch, that's the shit that happens with those fucking assholes. Except this is on a different level. They're living the Sopranos and I live Sons of Anarchy. It's like fucking, it's like, I can't stand the state. You got people getting off of charges that shouldn't be. He tried to kill his wife. Oh, I can't. I literally, at one point, I didn't even want to leave my house because I can't stand running into these people. I stopped going to events and birthday parties and weddings and stuff because I don't want to run into them. I don't want to see them. And then I have to miss things because of you people, because I literally have issues and I don't ask for much. I said my 2 things are, don't ever make me have to call the cops. Don't put me in a position where I have to do something or have the cops there, because literally it happened twice. And I said, I would never, ever in a million years, ever put myself in that position. I'll never do try to hurt somebody. And then I lose that. I go to prison and this person's running free. And I'm like, oh shit, I just fucked myself. I did that shit already. That's what kept me away for so long, in trouble for so long. You really think I don't need my best friends doing shit that's so mad and getting me in a position where the cops are here? And guess what happened 17 times? 17 times when you live next door. I'm like, and then I'm not even here. Oh my God. And then you move away. And then, for some reason, you fucking come with this asshole banging on my door, going to try to break it down, to beat me up. Oh, okay. Because you stole my weed. You steal my weed. My weed gets stolen. And I know you did it. And my mom's sick with cancer. And I say, I'm not going to fight with you. My mom's sick right now. I'll put this away and we'll deal with it another time. And I can mentally have time to deal with it. Within 5 minutes, my best friend has this bitch fucking breaking my door down on camera, threatening my life when you stole my weed. Is that not the most fucked up shit you've ever? That's another thing when I'm talking about fuck shit backwards. How does that make sense? You fucked me over. I say to please, my mom has cancer. I'm going to the shore to take care of her and help them clean up the shore house. I have a lot to deal with. Can you please not I can't deal with your Aunt Celia. I don't want to deal with that. But I know she did, but whatever, man. And then I'm like, this is crazy. And you have her. I just could not. And then I could not. That took me. I'm still not over that, because the cops had to be called to my house. I don't need the cops at my house. I'm not on. That's what I mean. I don't ask for much, but it just seems to always turn out where your people are doing things that I'm like, they're my no-nos. Okay. Cops don't ever have that shit to my house. Don't come to my house unannounced. Don't do things that are going to put me in jeopardy. My cats, my family. Don't drop drugs in my house. Don't have Whitney's crack den out in my gazebo. Are you fucking kidding me? You can go, Dustin, if you want, because I'm not done. This other bitch won't stop fucking calling me. I have not blocked you. You're lucky I fucking haven't blocked you for the 4th time in life.
No, I'll stay right here. I'm not upset with you or anything. I'm just going to stay right here and listen to you.
I need these people. If nobody hears me, that's fine. But I just can't do this anymore. I don't understand. I don't say shit. I just let this. This is the first. Desiree, I can't deal with it. Please stop calling me. I'm not going to answer the phone. I can't help you. I cannot help you. I can't help you. I don't know what you want from me. Like, I can't have you misunderstanding what I say. I can't have the shit what you're doing. I can't help with your situation. I don't have the mental capacity. I don't have the energy. You sucked the life out of me for so many years, for so long with the other one, and I don't have the mental capacity to deal with your bullshit. And you fucking doing shit and lying to me. I love you. I loved you for a long time. It really hurts me to do this, but I can't be in your life. I cannot have you please stop calling me. You call when I'm live. You know that you can literally go on and see me live. These people don't have to guess if I'm on my podcast. They don't even fucking watch it. Like, if you really, this is the thing. If you really wanted to be in my life and you cared about me as a friend, you would pay attention to this, what I do every day. If you don't even care, I don't care if you don't fucking watch Housewives. I don't watch football and wrestling. I don't like that shit. But guess what? I went to my brother's football and wrestling. So did my mom. So did my family. So did my aunts. Oh, they couldn't wait to go to my brother's football games and wrestling. Oh yeah, I know I'm the loser daughter that did drugs. I know I'm the bad daughter. I get it. You have every reason not to be proud of me, but now you do. But do you think any one of my subscribers would be my family? Do you think they'd ever once ask me how my podcast is or about YouTube channel? They probably think it's a joke. And that to me is like, I can't. Like, that's like separate from my friends don't even pay attention. So again, if you really cared about my friendship and you're really sorry, you would either like pop up here, like it, act like you give a fuck. You know what I mean? Do things like I don't ask for much, but I literally don't even fucking complain. I don't cry. My problems, I don't have problems. Like, my problems with these people. So I don't call you with my life problems because I don't have problems in life. Like, my husband's great. My husband, the only problem is me. I'm the problem here. You know what I mean? I'm the one that has the brain that goes a mile a minute and can't get over shit, that lives in Jersey. And I'm constantly like, it's just like a fucking, I get off the hamster wheel, but then it plays in my head. And then they somehow find a way to fucking do that. The things I'm talking about. Like, I don't even know. I'm like, this is crazy. It's like, I feel like the universe is doing it to me. Because I'm talking about Teresa not learning her life lessons. I'm like, what am I doing wrong that these people keep having to, like, and it goes as far as like, literally, after you take my money, I literally, I just, it's so fucked up. I can't even, like, this, I literally don't go to the police because I'm giving you a chance to, like, pay me back, and you know that. And I have all the proof in the world. I can go to the cops. I don't want to, though. But your stupid boyfriend has the balls. This fucking loser with moms who's a tweaker method who I don't want around me. I've only met once in my life. I never know this fucking lady. My friend has her in the car because she comes to drop one thing off to me in the car. My best friend's mom's in the car. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't know you. I just want my fucking, literally, my goddamn crafts that my friend's bringing me. And I don't know why she brought you with you. I don't want you here. I don't want to hear about everything. But your son's a psycho and thinks that every time you're on meth that you're buying it from somebody in Marine's Lake. And that's simply not the motherfucking case. But the fuck that you had the balls to text me and say, I'm calling the cops. They'll be at your house in 5 minutes because you're a drug dealer and you're dealing meth to my mom. I'm sorry, what? I'm a drug dealer? Okay, so I said, go ahead. What the fuck you're talking? First of all, your mom's in a car with somebody that I know. I don't give a fuck. Your tweaker meth head mom. I've only met her twice. And the fact that you think that she's here buying drugs is fucking delusional because your wife just stole fucking money from me and I didn't go to the cops. But you had the balls to say some shit like that when you fucking stole from me? Is that not motherfucking delusional? That is so fucking delusional. First of all, I'm not selling drugs to your mom, but fucking go ahead. Send the cops here. Have them search my house. Go ahead, motherfucker. You're so dumb. Your mom is going to get the drugs somewhere. Listen, I don't know your mom. I don't really give a fuck. I don't pay attention to her when she's here. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I don't want to hear her husband is cheating on her with 700 fucking Facebook accounts. Get the fuck out of my face, out of my house. Don't put just get out of my life. And don't ever bring her around my house. But the fact that this girl, that your son has the balls, the fucking, and then block me. And I still like talk to her because she's still with him. And I'm like, and I said, how dare you fucking let him say shit like that? My husband has a job. My husband our house is paid the fuck off. I'm not a drug dealer, you dumb fuck. My husband has a job. Like, you're gonna call the cops say we're drug dealers? We have an actual job. You do not. Your girlfriend stole from me. Your mom's a fucking drug addict, not me. I'm in recovery, motherfucker. I don't sell fucking meth. I sold Adderall. Get it right. You fucking are delusional. Nobody's selling drugs here. But the fact that you say some shit like that is like what Teresa says. My brother stole money from me when you really stole from him. It's like so fucking, like, it's such fuckery that if somebody wants to try to tell me different, tell me how it's not. Tell me how it's not fuckery. Go ahead. Look, here's the fucking line right here. You fucking bitches. You want to fucking call and tell me I'm wrong? Call and tell me I'm wrong. I dare you. I dare you. Call and tell me that I'm not fucking right. You tell me something else because I'll just prove you otherwise. Like, I have all the proof. I know you're a dog fucker, so go ahead, bitch, try me. What are you doing? Shit like that. That is disgusting. First of all, what are you doing? Like, are you serious? Like, come on, man. You got me saying shit that I never thought I would say. Like, I can't even believe. And you know, I got the video because I just literally, I just thought maybe for $200 it was worth it to have. Because not that I would ever really play it, but you literally got in trouble. I'm not even gonna go there. Just shut the fuck up. Don't ever message my husband or me again and say some dumb shit like that. I'm starting shit on Facebook, okay, because I have time to do that. I'm literally live 3 days a week. I'm talking about the housewives. And unless you're going to tell me who Lisa Barlow gave a fucking blowjob to, they get courtside seats to the jazz. I don't give a fuck what you have to say or your drama. That's all I care about. That's the shit I want to know about. That's the drama I want to hear about. If you don't have that to tell me, then fucking stop calling me. Don't leave me alone. I don't care about your dumb life and look, I supported all my friends. Like, I literally supported these people as friends, and I didn't realize how uneducated and stupid they really were. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not smart. I don't speak right. Like, but like, I definitely don't hurt people. I definitely don't sit there and like, my education isn't, like, it's not stunted at some point where you think that, like, I don't know, you lose all your kids and then you try to convince me that it's not you and life just fucked you over. Are you the only woman? Just you. They picked you to fuck over. So they're right about everybody else, but they just happen to be wrong about your situation. Then that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, don't convince me of shit that's like, I'm not stupid. But we've got nothing in common. If that's how far we're going, is that where we're at? Like, we have nothing in common. Like, I'm sorry, I might be a loser. And I like sit here and talk about reality TV and I plant and I craft and I don't want to be around people. But I'm sorry, I can't have conversations like that. I'm sorry, I just can't. Knowing that you're sitting there telling people about shit that's not happening. I'm not a drug addict. I'm not buying drugs from you. It's actually embarrassing to tell people that. Like, I have a whole, I don't need to buy drugs from you. That's embarrassing to tell people. If I'm buying drugs, I'm not buying them from you. That's not the problem. Tell people I'm a drug addict. I don't care. I'm an open book. Like, whether I'm it's nobody's business, and I'm not. But the fact that you would tell people I'm buying it from you when like, that's embarrassing. I would never buy drugs from you losers. Like, you're so messy and stupid. Like, why would I ever buy drugs from you fucking weirdos? You're drug addicts that like literally live on the street and don't have the money to buy your own drugs. So why would I buy drugs from you? It's so fucking mind-blowing. You're stealing my shit to buy drugs, but you're gonna tell people I'm buying drugs from you. It's so fucking stupid. See how crazy it gets me? I'm saying shit that just sounds dumb and like laughable because like, it's like, why does she care about this shit? Because it's like, I blame myself. I'm like really mad at myself actually, because like, I wish I said that I would just get them all in a room because of all the lies and all the misremembering and the recreating of history and this forgetting of things of how things went down. Let's all have a conversation. And you tell us all that we're like, you know what I mean? Like, you're saying this one's lying. Nobody would ever do that. I am more than willing to back up, but I would like to have conversations with these people. I'm not like running and hiding and blocking people after I say what I'm saying. I'm clearly not hard to find. If I block you, you can come here. Like, you can literally get on and come on my live and say, Krista, you know what I mean? Like, my live right here. I haven't moved in 9 years. Remember, all you bitches are the ones that have been homeless and sleeping on my fucking couch, not the other way around. I haven't. My life literally, even if I did do drugs, do you see my life? Like, it hasn't changed. We work really fucking hard. I work really hard, so fucking hard to stay sober because look how I get. Like, this is what I have. Like, I have to deal with life sober. I've had to learn that. I'm sorry that you can't do that. It's not my fucking problem. I said, I don't care about the drugs. I'm not against anybody. I'm not telling you to stop doing drugs. I'm mad at the fact that you lie, steal, fuck me over on the drugs. It's the fucking actions on the drugs. Do we not understand that? It's like, I'm sorry that you don't hear it when I say it the first 10 times. But that's not my fucking problem. I've repeated myself over and over again. I don't care if you do drugs. I'll deal with you all motherfucking day long, okay? It's if you're going to lie, steal, act like a fiend, you can't afford it. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's the problem, dumbasses. I don't even care if you drink. You can't control yourself. Sorry that you're mad at me. If I can, I don't know what the fuck your problem is. If you're going to do drugs, I even said if you're going to do them, do them. Just don't do them near me. Just don't bring them to my house. I don't want my cats finding it because you just can't be like literally mature enough to not drop drugs in my house. It's like, insanity. I have to find fucking liquor bottles all over my yard, hidden all over my yard. I'm 12 again, and I'm living with my dad, and I'm finding bottles underneath my couch, and you know what I mean? Like, why should I have to try to get somebody else sober? I tried to get my dad sober my whole life. Then that happens. And then my best friend, I'm trying to get her sober. What am I doing? Like, can't even keep myself sober, and I'm trying to get somebody sober that doesn't want to be sober, and it just hurts me. Like, why am I literally like killing myself mentally to like? I'm just rambling. I'm just literally, because I say this shit. I'm walking around talking to myself usually, or I'm screaming and yelling at these people, and I'm saying this shit, and it's like, why am I bothering? I've repeated myself over and over. I don't stop. That I have not said anything different. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why people don't hear what I'm saying. I don't know. They don't care. They think I'm fucking joking. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm not going to go to prison for you. Like, if you cross my gates and I do something to you, there's 5 clearly posted signs that I asked them. What I said to the cop last time you came to my house, like, I go, what do I have to do to legally defend myself? Put up a sign. I said, I got 5 of them then. 5. I'll put up 5. How's that? Clearly posted. You cannot cross. Like, do not. And I have like cameras everywhere. So legally, if you cross that shit, I can fuck you up and kill you. And I probably won't. I don't want to do that. I will probably find the nearest crackhead that has no future, pay them the money that they need to fucking break your legs. Think about that. Okay. Think about that for a minute. I'm not going to lose everything, but there's crackheads out there that have no fucking future. And I'm sorry to say that, but there's a lot of them that said to me, give me $100 out. You know what I mean? I don't want you know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, literally, I'll destroy you and you won't even know it. So stop. Like, you know this. I'm living my life. I'm not touching yours. I don't even want you near me. You're lucky that you got close enough to me to steal from me again. Like, I'm the dumbass here. Like, I don't want Desiree. I don't want you calling me because you're lucky I haven't blocked you yet. I'm trying not to be an asshole. I kind of feel bad about it because I have a heart, but I can't help you anymore. Like, I can't help you before. I was trying to understand what you're going through. I tried to understand why you do the shit you do. But when you put my freedom in jeopardy and my mental and my podcast, and I say to you, I'm live. Please don't interrupt me. I'm live. Please don't interrupt me. I'm live. Please don't call. Please don't come in the room. Like, I'm sorry. Please don't do drugs here. I don't do drugs here. Like, please don't do that. I misunderstood you. Well, I'm sorry that you don't. I'm sorry. I don't know how you can misunderstand that. My husband cannot. Like, it's not. I will get a divorce if he thinks I'm doing drugs again. Like, if you leave drugs here, he's gonna find them. It's not good because like of all the times from like years and years and years ago. So, like, our relationship is not going to be where I have to worry about you leaving drugs in my house or you have to come here to do them because you want to fucking, like, it's Whitney's crackdown. I can't deal with that. I'm not doing it. And, like, I don't know what you're calling me for. I can't help you, Desiree. I just can't. I love you. I'm sorry. Keep saying your name. I just can't help you. I want you to know that I love you. I'm not going to block you, but there's nothing I can do to help you. And, like, I can't have you draining my sucking energy again. And it's sad to say that because I've watched it. I've tried and I've, like, you're the only person that out of every single one of them that I still love that has an X over your head on my wedding day. Like, I threw them all out and it's like, you're the only one I still love, but I can't even, and the other one. And I just can't like do this. And it's not my, how dare one of my family members or my sister tell me I'm fucking wrong. I'm wrong. Why? Because my feelings are my feelings. If the shit happened to you, you would do the same shit. The fact that my own family thinks that they would still talk to somebody that has hurt me so badly is beyond me. So why should I have to be in your life? If I want to walk away and if I say, please don't invite me to family functions, please stop doing that. Please don't ask me to come. I don't want to be around them. You're fat. I don't want to be around my hat. I don't want to hear my dad. I don't want to be, I don't want to be around people that associate with people that literally don't give a fuck about me. And the fact that when I go to family functions, they say nothing about my podcast. They ask nothing about the shit going on in my life. That's actually good for once. They say nothing. It's like my family, I sat there with no phone one day to see and I'm like, okay, I'm here. I'm engaging. Nobody knows anything about my life. Nobody even asked. It's like, what are you up to? It's like, what do you mean? What am I up to? You're not, I'm on 5 platforms, 3 days a week. I'm your daughter. Like, you should be proud, but I mean, I'm sorry that it's like, now I can actually say it's not me. I mean, I'm sorry, it is me. It's not because I'm a drug addict anymore or anything, because I'm not. I'm not, actually have a normal life now, but it's like, care less. They could care less. It's so fucked. I'm probably going to regret. I actually don't regret any of this because I've said it a million times. This is the shit that I say to these people. This is nothing new. It's not new fucking news. I'm not saying something I haven't said before. This is how I've always felt. I've repeated this so many times. Like, I don't understand. And I ask for answers, and then I get nothing. It's like, Explain to me why you think I shouldn't have a relationship with my niece. What is the problem? I don't understand. If there's a problem, tell me. You can't blame it on drugs or anything like that with the past, because let's not talk about what your family's been through, because they've been through the same things, and I love them just as well. We should all love each other. But now I'm going to have another niece that I'm not going to have a relationship with, and I'm supposed to be okay with the fact that that's it. I'm not okay with that anymore. I'm not okay with that. I don't find out, like my dogs, they put the dog to sleep. I don't find out for a week and a half. Why? I don't know. My family has no fucking clue. It's like, you would think that for once, they'd be proud of me, and they don't have to even take my word for it. Look at, like, what am I doing that doesn't show that my life is not what it used to be? I am nothing. I'm not living, a lifestyle of crime and money. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing drugs. I'm not homeless anymore. I'm not like, living my life as a crackhead and going and doing things wrong and being the daughter that like literally sucks the life out. Like, all of us did it. All of us kids did it. And now we're all like, I'm a pit bull or whatever, bro. Allegedly, we all look okay. We have all appearances. Everybody's fine. But you would think that then the family would be like, oh, look at all the good things you have going on. How are they? How's that? And like, no, it's like, why bother? I'm not going to show up. And I'm sorry that I have to make excuses. And so I don't look like the bad family member. Sorry, Dustin's like, I told him he should have went a long time ago. I wouldn't want to listen to me either. Sorry, guys. I know there's a lot of people watching, and it's like, I've been literally trying to do my podcast for like the last 2 weeks, actually like a month, and I was doing really well, like showing up, as far as like me showing up on time and having like a schedule and being like clear and concise and not being as angry. But like something happened, and things have been happening, like little things I can just like, I'm like, I should have expected, and I should just not let it bother me. But it's like, it really still bothers me. And it's like, and then if it bothers me, let me deal with it. Don't. What are you making yourself like you're trying to fuck with me, and I don't get it. Like, don't literally ask why I'm not, I can't. It's like gaslighting. Guys, I don't know. There's nobody in the chat, but people are watching. I love all of you. Mimi, are you still here? My mod. Because I don't think I said anything I wasn't supposed to. I don't really give a fuck. I don't have anything saying I can't speak those person's names. But I feel bad that I guess I'll end the chat, because I can talk for an hour. I could go on for another couple of hours. And I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect. Listen, this is not me saying that I am not an angel. I'm not an angel. There's reasons why these people and I were fighting. I'm not perfect either. I'm not saying that, but I'm not trying to fucking be like, I'm not doing half the shit that they do to me. Like, I'm not doing any of it. I'm literally fighting every day mentally to stay sober. So literally, even if I don't stay sober, you would never know it, because I literally I smoke weed. It doesn't negatively affect my life. And I don't even care if anybody else does drugs. I don't want you like lying and stealing and make it my fucking problem. Do not make it society's problem or my problem. I don't need that anymore. I'm trying to not be that person. I can fuck up all by myself, okay? I don't need help. You know what I mean? Sorry, Dustin. I really feel bad that you have to listen to this. So, like, that's why I didn't mind. If you had
I feel bad for you. So go ahead.
No, you don't. No, don't feel bad, Dustin. Seriously, this is something I deal with. This is not new. This is the same repetitive stuff that I always. It's like I'm the one who has the issue. Like, I'm the one who has to deal with this. Like, there's something that I haven't fixed in me that makes me not be able to deal with this stuff like a normal person. I can't just process it and be okay and just take it and like brush it off and say, oh, it's just a loss. It really affects me, and it's like, I know that I'm sitting there going, oh, I'm saying these people do all these things that they actually did. And, like, I'm not lying. Like, and I'm saying I wasn't perfect either. I'm like, but I'm not, I don't understand. And I'll never get answers, because they're just so stupid. Like, they really want me to make another life. And I can see, like, it's just crazy. Like, how dare you? Like, I have receipts, timelines, proof. Like, it would be literally like another fucking episode of like Salt Lake City. But like, literally, you want to say this, here's what you did. You know what I mean? Like, this is you doing something. Like you're saying I'm doing it. I just can't. I can't. They really making me want to do this. Like, they really made me want to make this video. But I just look like the bitter bitch. Like, I do. I look like I'm like an angry person that can't get over shit. but it just keeps happening. And I have to blame myself because I'm the common denominator with these uneducated, stupid method scumbag horde. And I would never, ever use these words to describe my best friends until you have pushed me to this point. This is not like something you did one thing wrong and I'm like, oh, I just like the things I'm saying, I'm literally have been like, it's like the same shit. It's never stopped. And it's like, I just don't get it. And I don't know how I keep getting fucking pulled back in, because you know what? Because I have a heart. So when I see people, I think that like, it's been like a couple of years. I'm like, oh, fuck it. I'll, like, give me something to forget. Like, if you want me to forgive this person that's stolen from all of us, it's like, it goes as far as this is as fucked up as it gets. Like, I told you how fucked up it gets. This is even worse. So my best friend, this person who you guys know I'm talking about, her aunt is living with her and she's really fucked. She's like, literally, I had her live with me. She's just a lying, stealing, conniving, but she's like, family, whatever. When she lived with me, she's the one that stole my weed. I had her live here for a month after my friend kicked her out. It's her aunt, whatever. She's got issues. I feel bad. She doesn't really do anything wrong here, but she leaves after a month. Again, living with me, comes back, steals my weed later on. Again, I told you that whole story. Then this other scumbag thief lives with her too. So we got Marie, my best friend, and these people living with her, that one's her aunt and the other one's her friend who has stolen from her. So fast forward after a year of Maureen missing money, missing stuff, missing everything, and them helping her look for it, Dina dies. Dina passes away. We go into her phone. Here we have messages, text messages. I have all of them that are saying of you guys laughing, living in Maureen's house, laughing at how the fact that you've stolen money from her and then fighting about it, going, you owe me the money we stole from Maureen. You never split it with me. Hell, like, you have to see, you have to get, when you get somebody's phone after they pass away and you see and they were living here, how badly they were fucking you over and you were about to lose your kids over it because they wanted you to lose that is how fucked it gets. And that person, that to me, that was it. I was like, I couldn't even believe it. And Dina, I love you. I know you're not here anymore and I love you and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that your life was so fucked up that you felt you had to do that. But the other one is still here. And the other one's still taking from the universe and still in her life. And the fact that you have text messages that we have proof now that what you guys were doing. And again, Real Housewives, the method, I will post it. But I will respect Dina because she's not here any longer because she could not stop doing the, unfortunately. And has to, Maureen hasn't been through enough in her life. Her life hasn't always been one big tragedy or mom's murdered at her like 10 years old. And that's why she's an alcoholic. And that's why I don't get mad at her and when she's remained alcoholic, because I'm mad at her mom's murder her. The person that murdered her mom when she was 10 years old in cold blood, like, in a road rage incident like that. And her life has been one big tragedy ever since. She has 3. It blows my mind. And I don't understand. I'm such a good friend. And it's like, I tried to protect her for too long. And then she brings all this fuck shit back in my life. And I allowed it. And I just can't deal with these people. And that's what I mean. And then when I watch the show, I see the same things happening with those groups of people. And I'm like, see, it happens everywhere. It's not just me around here. These people around here they don't get over shit. We fight. We're toxic. We fight like literally we fuck each other up and down. And then we're literally next minute, we're fine. That is how we communicate. That's how we fight. It's extremely toxic. And if we didn't love each other that much, we wouldn't fight like that. We wouldn't care that much and it wouldn't get that bad. But unfortunately, that's how people communicate here. But when you go to the things that I'm talking about, really fucking dumb thing, like things that you shouldn't do. Like, you don't steal my husband's wallet after you've done drugs in my house for 3 days. I allowed you to be a scumbag and stay in my house and get you a job, and you don't wake up and then I kick you out of my house because you're doing drugs and you won't stop, and then you leave and you steal my husband's wallet on the way out. My best friend for 20 years does that to me. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Okay. Like, oh my God. Like, so, okay. So I'm supposed to be like, okay, no, you were done. I was done with you after that. That hurt me. That killed me. That destroyed me. Okay. That is the last thing. This bitch, it just kills me. You had a key to my house that I trusted you that much. And then you went as far as to steal my husband's wallet and thought it was funny. Like, that's what I mean. Like, you fucked me over and then you leave and you do some shit to me. That's what I mean. I don't forget. Like, this shit I'm talking about shit happened years ago. And it's like, it becomes relevant again. When I see the same, it's like, oh my God, you're still fucking around. It's been 10 years. Like, it blows my mind. I don't know. What am I can't be the only one that goes like, I don't know, maybe I am the only one that like fucking see. This is the thing. It's not like these things are like I'm fighting with all these people. This is just literally it happens and I don't say shit. It just builds up. Like I might freak out a little bit, like, and I'll freak out and like I'll freak. But if you hear me screaming and yelling and threatening your life, you know that I'm not really going to do it because I wouldn't be screaming and yelling and reacting the way I do. Wouldn't say it out loud. It's when you fuck me over and you hear nothing and you hear radio silence from me and you know you fucked me and I know you fucked me. That's when you worry. That's when you know like I'm not dealing with it. Like that's when you know that like let me process this shit. Let me try to figure it out because I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like it might be just something too much. I don't know. It's like I don't understand what these people think. Like I think they're too stupid to be scared. And I'm not anything like I'm just saying I just have like wouldn't take much for you to like do a bad bag is what I'm saying. Like I'm not some fucking like you just do a bad bag, nobody's gonna miss you. And you could probably show them this video. The cops would be like, who cares? Like seriously, you're all like, like really, go ahead. Like really. Do you really want to do a bad line? Come on, do you want to do a bad bag? Let's be honest. Like, how dare you live with somebody and like fucking try to steal their money and then laugh about it and then act like you love this person and then literally when her aunt like and then see that you have to see that your own family member and friend did that to you. I couldn't even believe that when I heard that. When I saw that shit, I swear I think that was when the other second time I felt homicidal hatred and I couldn't believe the fuck how dare and then hear you talk shit like it just can you understand? Nobody understands. Forget it. Never mind. I'm venting. This is my therapy. Sorry guys. I know nobody's listening, but even if you are, I love you. I'm watching. I can see is that I love you for listening. I should go on Facebook and see because like if it's one of you, I think
I'm listening. So you're not by yourself. I'm listening.
That's okay. No, you can listen. I'm just curious as to who the other 14 people are because it's your subscribers. They can't chat because unless you're subscribers for 5 minutes. So I'm assuming that they haven't subscribed. And if you haven't, come over. If you guys are on Twitter or something and I'm listening to me rant and rave or Instagram, just know that like I'm sorry. I apologize. And if you are listening, please just give me grace. I'm sorry. And if you want to argue with me and call me names or something and call me stupid, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll take it. I do sound like an asshole. I should just be like adult, an adult enough to like just get over it, not be bothered by it, and not, or at least not to talk about it on my platform. But I mean, I have my friends that are listening, I think, and this is what we do. I could say it behind the scenes, but I'm not. If any of them, I need them really to hear me because I don't think I can handle opening up my phone and seeing another bullshit fucking either a message or some uneducated, stupid fucking assumption or like we're gonna go as far as to like come to my house or something. Like, are you out of your effing motherfucking mind? This is my pot-filled, peace-filled bubble, and you have the balls to come here and try to interrupt my shit. Like I do something to you people. I do nothing. I stay behind my gates. And I didn't even have it. I just literally put a new fence up. I put up a 6 foot fence. I should have made it 8. I made it 8 in the front. And I wanted to make it higher. I would have fucking literally encaged this whole goddamn thing just to get these people to listen to me. And like, I think you've probably even heard my doorbell ring it. Like literally, it's not hard. If you knew me and you cared, you'd look at the Facebook you're on fucking talking shit and seeing that Krista's live facing her live Facebook. Do not go and knock on the door. Like, are you stupid? Like, you don't care enough to like look at Facebook and at least Facebook. If you're stupid enough to not know how to get on you're dumb, uneducated, can't get on YouTube. Oh, I can't watch your podcast. I don't have TV. Are you like? I'm sorry. Okay, are we backwoods or something? Does that not sound crazy? I mean, I literally send links to all. Actually, StreamYard sends all the links to all the platforms that they're on. They actually get a notification. You guys get a notification saying I'm live. You click on it. You don't need a TV. I'm not a journalist, a real one. I play one on the TV. Come on, it's not real. Like, I'm not famous. Like, I'm like literally you're my friend. I just asked you to support something. Don't fucking come in my house and I hear fucking music out there. So now I'm getting ready. Like, I don't think they'd be dumb enough to come here, but if they were, is that stupid? Like, what are you gonna do? Fight me? Like, you want to go to prison, jail? Like, you're the homeless people, not me. It's like, it's crazy. I'm not kidding you when I say it. I'm not kidding you. Everything I'm telling you is not alleged, okay? It's not alleged. I can prove it all. I'm just saying, and all my opinions are my opinions. And this is not new news. People are not new to how I feel about them. It's just like they just keep doing it. And I feel like if you're going to keep doing it, you're fucking with me. So you want me to say something or so. I don't know what it is. Like you're that dumb. What are you trying to get out of me? Are you trying to get me to fucking like, what are you trying to do? You think I'm really going to talk shit? First of all, where in the world would we're not in an argument. So why would I be talking shit about you? And why would that comment make you think that? That's how stupid you are. Think about it. When have we fought? You've literally never had an argument. This person and I have never fought ever. I never knew how fucking dumb you were. I never knew that you were really talking. You were talking shit behind my back. I just didn't know it. But like you said, you were, and you really were my friend. Like you really did. Like you were the only one that was there for me when I had to go to my parents' shore house and like and deal with. You know what I had to deal with. What I had to deal with down there, and it almost could have killed me. And I would. And thank God you were there. But then to turn around and fuck me that badly is like. It's like fucking. It's like I give you so much credit, and I shouldn't because you're not that smart. But like you got me though. Like if you, it's hard to. It's really hard. And maybe it's not hard to fuck me over, but it should be. I should literally not be. I should be this smart by now. It's happened so much. There shouldn't be anybody allowed to get close, like even close enough to me to fuck me over or still free. I think nobody should be that close enough to my life or that. I try really hard to not have that. And it's like, I just feel like it's got to be me, man. Like either I don't know what's happening. And then you know how lonely it is though? Like when like you want your friends to be normal and you want to have a friendship with them. And like you're unlucky if you have one or two. I did have a lot of very good friends, but it just turns out that they just weren't. Some of it's not their fault. Some of them just couldn't get their shit together. And I've tried, but you can't put my freedom, my peace, and my husband, my marriage in jeopardy because you can't fucking be responsible. Like, I'm not telling you not to come here. I'm just telling you not to fucking be a liar and a stealer and a drug dropper in my house. Don't make Whitney's crack that in my fucking gazebo. I don't get it. I don't understand what is so hard about that. And then don't have your, like, you know, and the other one's like, oh, what happened last year? It's just, you know, two people have gotten, you know, like we're able to, like one time somebody stole like $1,500 off with our insurance. I couldn't believe that happened. My husband did not deserve that. That hurt me that happened. That was, and then just recently somebody did something else to us that was so fucked up, and it was my problem because I brought the person into our life. Like I bring these scumbags into his life, and he gets fucked over by it. I know, and it's like I have them, but like mentally still, like I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like it's got to be me, and I get the boundaries thing, but why is it that like I care so much about like and not that I care. I'm just so hurt by the fact that like it's so fucked. And when I say it out loud, it just sounds so fucked too. And I'm like, Krista, what are you doing? Like, I should be like, but it just bothers me that like the fuckery of everything. And not even the fact that they think that they can like that makes sense what they're doing. It's just me. Like, why me? Like, what have I done to you? You would think that you'd want to keep me as a friend. Because I'm the one who's like literally paid for your leg. You didn't even have to ask it. I supported you because I didn't want you to lose your kids. And I made sure I gave you $3,000, but you know, here and there, just out of from Cash App, just in 1 year, just to help you and for the kids, because I don't have kids. They're my kids. And then you go and then you steal $2,000 more of it when I'm handing it to you. And then my other friends, all I do is help them. And it's not that I care. I don't help them. Like, it's just I'm just there. Like, why would you fuck me over? It's just so crazy. Like, maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I should be a bad friend. And then call me a sociopath because I know I'm sorry, when I cut you off because you stole my husband's wallet. I for 4 years, I tried to get over my sister. I tried to get over this, right? She's out there on the streets. Like, we don't know where she is, living in the streets, sick, on drugs, trying to get well. She tries to like make us think she died. Like, she tries to put a rumor out there that she had passed away, and me and none of us couldn't find out the truth. And that day, after I kept telling her she was dead to me, I realized it killed me when I thought that she was not alive. It woke me up, and then I was mourning her for 24 hours. We couldn't find out. Even the mayor was calling her fucking dad and asking and giving his condolences. It got around quick. And then we find out that she's like still alive. And then she just put that rumor out there. And she's like on the streets of Camden, but still. And it's like, oh my God. Then I was like, now you're really dead to me. Like, now you are fucking really dead to me. Like, you made our mother think that her mother. Oh my God, guys. Like, this is what I mean. Am I like crazy? Am I living in like a different universe that this is okay? Because like, look, like I said, I haven't stolen from anybody. I've never done these things to them. I mean, yeah, like literally the worst I did was we did drugs together. I never like did anything wrong to you though. We can do the drugs, but was I lying and stealing to you guys? No. Was I hurting your husbands? No. Was I doing things you did? I would never do the things in your house that you would do to my house. It just doesn't make sense. And then why would you come here to try to fight me? I have way too much to lose. Like that's why I have the signs and the security, but I have the weapons because I'm 5 foot tall and I'm could be here by myself at some point, and I have weapons everywhere because I'm going to protect myself. And like the biggest thing is like when somebody comes in to invade your space, that's something somebody just stole from me recently. I feed my squirrels every day with peanuts. I tell you guys I'm Snow fucking White, and all of my cats and my birds and my squirrels and all the food that I buy them, and it's like I had peanuts out there finally for my squirrels, feeding them. I always say I'm going to send you the videos, but I have all these videos just from this week. Anyway, I leave the peanuts outside. I go in the house overnight. My cameras aren't on. I don't remember. I think the one was dead. Wake up the next morning. I go in the gazebo. There's a pile of shells, and I'm like thinking the squirrels did it at first because I left the peanuts out there. But it's a very neat pile. And then I turn it. My leaf blower is gone. I'm like, and then I smelled somebody in there. I'm like, I smell a fucking human. Usually I smell the cats because I have 3 cats outside. And I'm like, there's somebody fucking here. And there's peanuts. And the squirrel, and they literally sat there and ate peanuts. The pile of peanut shells was like this high. And then they stole my leaf blower. And these bitches, you have to go through past my fence. You have to go to the side of the house of the walkway. I have 3 cameras that can see you. And literally I could see I couldn't see their faces. I finally put other cameras up. But the fact that somebody just literally this week, do you understand why I get like this? It's like just that. The fucking balls of anybody to come to anybody's house and think that they can take their shit and think that's okay. That makes me even more angry that like some scumbag get a fucking job, get your own shit. Why are you stealing my leaf? I can't believe that. It makes me so angry to invade my shit. I don't fucking bother anyone. I don't leave my motherfucking. I am so depressed half the time. Like it makes me angry that I can't fucking literally. And even when I do have friends, I don't feel like entertaining. They come. I'm like, and then when they're here, I'm like, I don't want them here. For some reason, I just don't want anybody around. I do, but I don't. It's like crazy. I love you guys, man. Like I do, because you don't have to show up for me, and you do. Like literally, and you know who you are, Mimir, like all of you, like you guys, like you're listening. I know, I love you so much. We should probably talk after this. Well, I should probably end this, and we should probably just go to the chat, Mimir, and talk because
I'm always here for you, Kristen.
I know, Dustin, and I know that you're like probably like I know half the shit just sounds like wah 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 wah, but I'm just like glad that you're even and listening to me right now because I'm trying really hard not to like lose my shit even more. Like, look at me. I must be out of my mind. I'm like looking for trouble. I'm looking to see if you know what I mean? I'm looking to see who's watching. Like, I should not do that right now. I'm looking for trouble by doing that. It's like when you know that somebody, like when you know you're going to find out something, but you just like don't do it because you just can't deal. But then I'm like, literally, it's like, I'm like my worst enemy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have to know. Like, I don't know, Dustin. And then like, it probably sounds very like, oh, this sounds like a lot. It really does. But like when you watch Real Housewives of New Jersey, literally we live them. It's just so fucking weird.
I don't watch the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
I don't think it's just Jersey. I just think it's this area. It's something about where like we don't really have like the ability to like not react in a psychotic way. But like half of us, we know that it's okay. Like Teresa and Joe have fucked each other up and down a lot. It's not when people are like, oh, he called her a scumbag. And it's like, do you know how many times a week they call each other scumbag? You know what I mean? Like people think that Joe's such a bad brother for that. It's like, that's how we communicate, assholes. We're talking about like life shit, like trying to tell you to leave your wife. That's something that you don't talk to your family over, you know? I had one and he passed away and I can't talk about it. No, I have cats now and that's the thing. I know I thought about getting another dog, but I don't want to get one that's vicious because I have 5 cats. I have 4 indoor and 5 outdoor or whatever it is. I have 7 altogether, you know what it is. And I can't, and that's the thing. I don't bother. And that's the thing. And after I met my husband 10 years ago, I fucked around for a while. He knew that. I've never kept it from him when he even caught me doing stuff. And then after 3 years ago, I stopped. We got married in 2016. After that, I really did cut people out of my life, but I kept a couple people around, but they eventually fucked me over too. And it's like, this is not like, I don't owe anybody any explanations. If I fuck around, I owe my husband, you know, I don't owe anybody anything. Like I'm not lying and stealing. Like you can't sit there and convince somebody I'm doing drugs if you really think that, then where's the proof? Do you see me live 3 days a week? Do I look like I'm a drug addict? You know why I'm manic and it feels like I'm not on my medication? This literally, when you have bipolar and when you have mania and all that, and I don't take my medication like that. I stopped doing it, but it does when I don't, and I also have ADHD. It presents as like I did meth. Like, and if I did said meth or took my Adderall, you wouldn't hear me doing this. I wouldn't be doing this right now. I wouldn't be this like I wouldn't be all over the place. Like I can't focus and I'm like all over the place. That's really, if I did meth, that wouldn't happen. So the people that think I look like I'm on meth now, you got it backwards, and it doesn't really fucking matter if you believe it or not. The real people might know. And if I, like I said, if I did meth, I wouldn't be shooting it, snorting it, and smoking it. Like you fucking people do it all day, like it's some kind of drug that you get high on. It's like not a party drug. It's Adderall. It's just fucking illegal Adderall. That's what it is. Unfortunately, our government likes to make drugs that are the exact, replica of a street drug that is illegal to get you addicted to it. Okay. So then they get your money through insurances and rehabs. And then the other half, you get it through the fucking crime, through courts and shit. You know how much money I have paid out to Bergen County, Camden County. Like I have paid them so much money in fines, over like $25,000, just because I could. A lot.
That's a lot of money.
All my fines from the time I was 17, all my probation fines. My husband actually paid all of it off. He paid the last $10,000 off when I met him. Like a year after I met him, I love him for that. Like when he did that, I realized I was like, he really does love me. Like I know that it's not supposed to be shown in like his actions that he should. Like you would not invest that kind of money if you didn't love the person, like in my fucked up head, I just didn't believe, like it's not that I didn't believe that he loved me. It's like I needed like my fucked up asshole proof needs like, brain needs like proof that he loves me, like, but I didn't say that. He just, the fact when he did that, I was like, wow, he really does. Like, he's serious. Like he's in it. Like I am. Like we got engaged after 6 months. We were together. We got married. Literally weren't even together a year and a half. We were married. Like we met and we knew right away. We are still on our first date. Like he's the opposite of me. And that's what like makes me mad about my friends. Like these people, they know that he's not like us. They know that he doesn't like, he's like, you know what I mean? And I don't want him to ever, like, I never want him to have to like deal with the shit that like he had to deal with because of it. So I tried to explain this to people, just keep it away from my house. Can't you respect it? I don't want to like be involved in that life. And if I am, don't be fucking sloppy and get a job or like, you know what I mean? Like get the fuck out of here. I can't even believe that like I just can't find friends that are like normal. I'm sorry. I'm not being like an asshole, but like like I said, even when they're now and I have to have people here, I don't know how to entertain them. Everybody knows that. Everybody says that. He does love me. See, like you guys have to know that. And I know you guys say that because you realize that like by what he does for me, but like I know just by you guys knowing that by what I say makes me feel better because I tell you how hard it is to be with me. You can tell. He doesn't talk. He's not a talker. He's like Dustin. He literally hears like the very key words of what I'm saying, and the rest of it's womp, womp, womp. It just listens, My husband will say like 4 words. And then like I'm like this at 3:45 in the morning. I wake up like this, and he's not. He goes to work. We wake up together. I make his lunch and coffee, get him coffee. But I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like Animal from the Muppets, like that commercial with the Geico commercial with the people are like they're at their table and they're all tired in the morning, drinking their coffee, and the animals in their attic. It's like that's me. I'm Animal in the attic. I'm telling you. Like this is me, manic in the morning. And my husband's like, I gotta go to work, babe. Can you just shh? And then I'm like, I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. And then I apologize, and he's like, I love you're crazy. I'm like, well, like he's such a fucking like I just like it's so like I he's not perfect, but like he's pretty fucking close.
This is what Krista?
Huh?
Family like we're here to listen to our friends. So I'm on here to listen to you, so it doesn't matter. If I'm here, I'm here to support you. So it doesn't matter.
I don't sometimes, Dustin, I'm afraid to talk to you about. Not afraid. I don't want because I'm afraid you won't like. Not that you won't understand it. I feel like it just guys hear this and they feel like, and it sounds like
it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
I know.
If I go with I told you the stuff that I've been through. So
Yeah, and it's like I feel like it's such an easy fix to just I don't know. I don't know what pattern or karma or cycle keeps bringing it back around in front of my face. Like I just somehow keeps I don't know. I just
If
it's
I didn't,
just
if I didn't, if I felt if I felt a certain way or anything, I wouldn't have told you what I told you. So
I know.
it,
I know.
it
I just
doesn't bother me. So
I this stuff is like stuff that I hold in. This is stuff I complain about a lot, but I don't ever really just like say it. Like I just usually don't say shit. But like that's now I'm just like getting it all out. But this is the stuff that I feel all the time. It's not new. Like it's you know what I mean. And the fact that like shit that just little shit that keeps happening it shows me, and I'm like this further proof of it. Like here we go. Do you see this? Like I'm sitting here having a normal life, planting my plants, playing with my cats, doing my podcast. I'm not fucking looking at you. How are you starting shit and making my life more miserable? How are you fucking around and then engaging somehow into my world and getting me mad? Because my husband's such a normal guy, he doesn't think about blocking people. I have to go and block these bitches because if they don't get to me, they get to him. They'll try to get to me through him, and that just makes me even madder. It's like, are you dumb? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, who does that? What adult like couple like what? Who the fuck does that? Tell Kristen to shut the fuck up. But I'm like, does my husband? You don't understand. My husband does not understand how stupid. Like you sound like a dumbass. Like he just laughs at it. He's like, what is she even? He doesn't even hear what she like. It's like he can't even understand what they're saying. It's like it sounds so fucking stupid. It's so out of like another universe. It's like, huh? Oh, you what is that? Tell my wife what? Like he's like, babe, I think somebody has the wrong number or something. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's just it doesn't register because that's how stupid it is.
I mean,
anyway, poor George. Not poor George.
I mean,
he's such a good guy. He went to Kempire's show. I was shocked. I was really anyway, I do. Listen, I love my husband. I married him because I loved him. I'm obsessed with him. Wasn't toxic. He's the good guy. Like I fell in love with the good guy. It's not like, you know, I was never with somebody that loved me like he did. And he had no, like I was basically I was at my worst, but it was at the end of it, I was getting better. I was just starting my life I was just getting sober. I was just about still in probation and all because I had to get max all that out. But like I started doing everything right when I met him. Like I didn't have another run in me. Like 2 years before I met him, I was dead. I died. I OD'd for like the last time, and that's when I decided that I couldn't. I didn't decide. It was just weird. I had to go away. It was really bad. It scared me, and I was like, okay. And then after that, I started to get my shit together. I got sober, and I stayed sober, and then I met him, and like just him and like loving me, and I didn't even look good anymore. Like I gained so much weight, like I wasn't taking care of myself. I just did not look right. I was a crackhead, homeless, 2-time felon, just got out of jail, like barely I have nowhere to live. Like I'm still a little fucked up, and like I'm a complete animal. I'm a mess. I'm like all over the place. I don't stop talking, and I say everything that's on my mind. I don't hold anything in. For some reason, I just can't. I walk around talking to myself, but like he's so quiet, Dustin. He's like you. He literally is like you. We'll sit there and just listen to everything I just said. And then I'm like, can you fucking hear me? And then he's remember I said the people that scare me, the ones that don't smoke weed, people that don't have fans at nighttime, and then people literally fall asleep in 5 minutes. Those people I feel like are the ones you should worry about. And my husband falls asleep in 5 minutes. I used to look at him and like get mad. I'm gonna punch him in the face. Cause I'm literally, I can't sleep for hours. I'm like just racing in my head. And I look at him and I'm like,
I don't know. I'm like you. I don't sleep. I don't. I mean, I sleep, but I know what you're feeling. I know what you're talking about. I don't get a lot of sleep. I sit there and
I wake up every hour or every 2 hours. There, I have not. It's very rare that I sleep more than 3 hours. I think maybe the other night I did. I slept maybe almost to the, like I'm up hours before the alarm goes off. So I do. You guys do see me get really tired. Usually I can't do these nighttime lives. I'm dead to the world by 6 or 7 because I've been up for a long time, longer than everybody else.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, Krista, I don't. I just sit there,
I
I
do
lay
the
there, I lay there, and I toss and turn on it sometimes
yes.
most of the night. So,
And then when do you like? Do you fall asleep and then wake up like every couple hours or every hour?
yeah, yeah. I
Nope.
just sit there and I just lay there most of the
You know,
time. I'm sitting there, and I think, well, I think because I got a lot of stuff going on
yeah,
that I'm
like
going through. I'm going through too, and I just sit there and I lay there,
I
and
think about it.
I sit there and I lay there and I think, well,
I know, like everything replays. It's like I lay there and I let everything replay in my head until it's all out. Like you know what I mean? I go over everything for some reason. I can't stop thinking about whatever's bothering me or whatever it is, and it's like I have to like literally process it, and then I still can't sleep. Then I put on like my spirit.
sometimes I start getting emotional, at nighttime, 'cause sometimes I
No,
just start getting emotional.
yeah, well, yeah. I usually, and like my husband, I very rarely, he never sees me, but I cry a lot. So I'm always like, what I just like this breakdown. I do this a lot, but do it to myself because I don't. It's not worth it for him to hear it again because it's like he can't help me, and nothing, and it's not going to change anything. But like it really, but at nighttime, like I haven't like to answer your question, Mimi, or no. I'm still in Suboxone because I can't get off of it, but I plan on doing what they just. I know the truth. I know somebody told me on here on Pascal's show when Matthew Perry died, he had Suboxone. He was on Suboxone. I know how hard I've never been able to get off of it, but somebody told me to do it with the shot. So if I really want to get off it, it's made like at this point, it. I wish I wasn't on it, but it's
You
not a
you
problem.
watch did you watch Pascal show?
Oh yeah, I'm literally you don't if you're on there, I'm on there. You don't see me chatting and sending super chats all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Have you heard about you? You probably
I'm
did
on
you?
live on his lives twice a day. Yeah, like I've been following the Riley thing. Like I've been on there like a lot. I forgot to ask you that because I looked to see if you're there.
Yeah, I'm there all the time.
Yeah, I send super chats a lot, and I like sometimes I call. But yeah, I'm like really
I
active.
sent the uh I hope they found that Riley.
No, I know, and I'm the one that said, but can you believe his shirt? He had a shirt on. The shirt was nothing. Remember the shirt thing?
Yeah, they found him. They
Yeah, and
found
he
him
had a shirt
today.
on. And he had a shirt on though. He still
Yeah.
had it. So that shirt was not on his shirt was not on that guy. We
Mm-hmm.
really thought that was it. I really believed. What are the chances of that shirt being
They
on
found him.
two people?
Did you know they found him today?
Yes, that's what I'm saying, Justin. They found him, and he also had his shirt on.
They found him in the river. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, but he had that shirt on still. They found him with his shirt
My
on.
question is how? I know he had it on,
But I really believed that he had taken his shirt off. I thought he did. I just don't know how he got in there
yeah.
and
I mean,
drowned because Pascal showed where it was. Even if he fell or slipped down those rocks, and that water's not that deep, so it's weird that how'd he get in there? They said no foul play, but I don't know how they can tell.
yeah, it made me emotional because
I know.
he made me emotional because
I was into I followed it really closely. I was getting into it. I was very sad.
he was my age, he was 22.
I know. It just
Like it was like yeah, it kind of gets kind of emotional when you're sitting there
yeah,
thinking.
like I just imagine like he was lost. I feel so bad that he got lost, and like the
Well,
fact
they
that
kicked him out of the bar.
I know,
What started it all is they kicked him out of the bar,
no,
and I don't think it's right that they kicked him out of the bar when they did.
they shouldn't have. I don't know if you
They should have let him stay there
sober
with
up
his
and sit
with his
outside.
other.
Then
Yeah, I know, but
I
this they just should have let him be with his other friends so that he doesn't,
well,
you know.
they should have went with him though too. You know what I mean? Like hi Twitter people. They
I mean,
should have went. With him,
it was a
look at I know. Look at
it was a it was an emotional thing, but it was just it baffles me of what goes
yeah.
on it baffles me of what goes on in this country every day. I see a lot of this stuff almost on a daily basis.
Isn't it crazy watching Pascal? You realize, wow, that's only one or two stories, but those stories are so like we're the ones that make them like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how many people went missing the same day that Riley did? But why is it, you know what I mean? Those cases, but look how fucked up the cases we watch are. The
Yeah.
Battle of the Soto thing,
Did you?
Riley Spain, huh?
Did you see the interview that Ashley Banfield? You probably don't know who Ashley
Yes,
Banfield
yes,
is.
yes. I love the fact that she doesn't let them, like
Did
she
you
said
did
everything.
you see the did you see the she had Pascal on her show,
Yes.
and I love the fact, you
Uh-huh.
know, I love Ashley Banfield's I love her newscast. I watch her every day. Yeah,
I
because
know.
she really talks about the way things are, and it's emotional, but it's the truth.
I know.
And yeah,
It's
I
hard.
wish there was more people. I wish there was more people out there that's doing these newscasts like Ashley Banfield, because she really lets it out
Yeah.
the way she does. But it was an emotional case. But I'm glad that he was found. But
Yeah,
I
but look
wish
how
there,
many people went
yeah.
out. Look how many people tried to just like look at all the TikTokers, the people that literally would not stop until they found it. Like, and look at all they went there and spent their own time doing things. Like they're like earth angels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't. Nobody
And
like
I
no.
even last night I even asked, because last night I sent a message to Erin last night
Yeah.
about if she heard about this case, and she said no.
He doesn't really
'Cause
watch
I,
crime.
I was even trying to help Pascal out. I was trying to get the word
Well,
out and
we
stuff.
all were like thinking of
I was trying
theories.
to get the word out and stuff. This
Yeah.
this person here is missing. He could be anywhere. Be anywhere. He could be even be. He could be here, be there. Anywhere. So
So
I was
many
just
people.
trying to help. I was trying to help the
Well, Dustin,
situation out a bit.
You did because every time we told people, people showed up and went there. People, TikTokers, YouTubers were going there and searching and finding. Like they found everything. They found. We had that people were finding his items, and they didn't have to go and do that. And it was like basically the cops and they didn't do they all the clues that were found were random people. All the information, all the videos were random people. The cop didn't stop him. The cop let him is the one who dropped the ball because he should have never let somebody. If you're investigating a crime as somebody busting out windows, you see somebody walking, why are you not stopping him anyway and saying, "Hey, are you I need you to stop where you are." You know what I mean? Like in my world, when there's a crime,
It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing that this stuff happens every day.
It does, but like
It's mind blowing, and this is why it was mind blowing like this. In this case, especially, it was mind
I
blowing
know.
because it happened in Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, yeah. It happened at Luke Bryan's bar, and I'm surprised.
Well,
I'm
it's not his
surprised.
fault. He doesn't actually even own it. He doesn't. They have it. It's like big a corporation owns it, and they pay those people. And the corporation makes like they put their names on it. So he really has nothing to do with it,
I
really.
know, but I'm not saying he does, but I'm
And
just saying.
the bar really, only like the only
Why
fault
do
they
you?
have
But
is not letting somebody go with him or whatever it
but
was.
but uh, whoever was at the bar called the cops on it and says, "Well, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to get you out of here." Well, why didn't you let the kids
Well, I
the
don't
other
know. Yeah, why? I don't know what it was about, but like I know that.
why didn't you let the other people go with him instead of just
That's
him?
what we don't get. We're not getting a straight answer. First, it was the bar tab. Then it was they thought they said he was okay. Then it was they went out and looked for him. If it was the bar tab, keep one of them there. You know what I mean. You can only keep one there. Then if you want him to pay the bar tabs, you know what I mean. If it's something like that, so it
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. Like his friends should have known that he wasn't his normal self. He was getting kicked out of a bar. Then obviously he wasn't good enough. He wasn't able to walk home. Like you know what I mean. If he's
I
that
mean,
messed,
I just like to know how he ended up in the river.
how what?
I like to know how he ended up in the river.
That's the thing. Like, did you see where Pascal was today? Pascal was down and showed where they found his card and where they think he went in the water at where he was last at. And it looks steep, but not steep enough that like somebody would fall it was just like you have to watch his video from today.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch his video from the day, but
Watch it because it shows you where he was, and it just looks like an embankment that you could slip down it, but you wouldn't fall into the water. You would, but like it looked like it starts out as like 2 feet of water, 3 foot of water.
but
He looked
somebody,
like somebody put him
but
there. Like,
but did you? But what I'm trying to say is, do you
yeah,
see what I'm trying to say here? Somebody
yeah.
had to put him in the river.
I know, but I'm saying we tried.
Somebody had to actually take him
You think?
Somebody had to actually take him and put him in the river, because how else would you get in the river?
I know all those spots they showed. It doesn't look like somebody would fall and drown or get caught stuck unless.
And then they sit there. Oh, and they say, well, he could have been in the. How long was he in the river before he was found? It's
10
like
days and stuck under a barge. And you know what? How did they know there's no foul play? His body probably was not in good condition.
Well,
So
they said something about they were going to do an autopsy today.
Right. They better.
So what in the heck? It's like,
what do you mean?
What are you trying to figure out here?
Well, that's the thing. Like
you're trying to sit here and say,
right.
well, there's no foul play,
right?
And just like Ashley Banfield said, I don't want to give it credit to Ashley Banfield here on her show. She said, why ain't the police? They're not answering the phone calls.
No,
why? Why? There's got to be some kind of red tape here.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean by red tape, don't you? They're not doing the investigation. They're not doing the proper investigation. They're just saying, well, there ain't no foul play. How do you know it when they're not doing the investigation right? Ashley Banfield was in there saying, well, if you can't get the police to call anybody, we're gonna call me and I'll call the police. Well, what the hell? It's like what the it's like.
It's crazy because literally
it's frustrating. And sorry for my language, but I'm just frustrated about the whole thing.
You hear me? Hey, Twitter people! I'm looking saying hi to people on Twitter. I appreciate you guys for listening to my bull. I mean, run my mouth. I love you guys for staying and listening. And like Dustin, I agree with you. Like everything, I don't know. Like,
and I don't mean to get upset about it, but
well, I mean, I get upset.
It kind of makes me emotional. Yeah, and why don't you do your job right? You're being paid. You have a police for a reason. You have a police force for a reason. Why ain't they doing their job right at all? And they're saying, well, there ain't no foul play here. How do you know what? We ain't doing your job.
Yeah, because guess what? His card could have fell out of his pocket, but they don't float, so his card had to fall at the bank, at the embankment. So it's like where his card was found, how did he had to have fallen there?
He had to have fallen. They said a couple of days when this first started, Chris. They said they found the card first. Where how did the card fell out?
Right.
I know it's just like there's a lot of questions that There's questions that I have answers to. There's questions that I want to have answers to. This is still an open investigation.
Yeah.
But why ain't you doing your job right? Why ain't you? Why it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, maybe sometimes I know that sometimes they have information and they don't want to. They don't say it like all the time.
Why?
But this time I don't think that's the case though. But I feel like sometimes
I think they have information, Krista. I think they have it, but they don't want to give it to the newscasters. They don't want to have. Ashley Banfield was even calling the policeman people on her show and says, "Well, she was calling the policeman and she couldn't get nobody to answer the phone because he wanted an interview and she didn't want to. They didn't want to do nothing because they wanted to have all this red tape. They're trying to hide something here."
I know. I feel like now, I don't know. Like it just. They were so.
It just makes
they
me.
Were trying to point
It
out,
just.
like they wouldn't
Just
find
makes me mad. It makes me mad.
I know, even though like Riley did still have a shirt on, they didn't know that in the beginning. If they knew, if they really should have taped off where his shirt was supposedly found.
And they should have been able to find him. If they had that policeman like they said they had, they should have been able to find him shorter than this. 13 days, Chris. I might as well say 14. 14 days to find him, and then they find his body. Why did it take so long? Because maybe he would have been still alive, Chris, if they would have found him a long time ago.
I think that the thing with his body is like, I wonder how long was his body really that long, but like, because they did a lot of sonars. I feel like until that guy, remember the guy that came from the Cajun Navy or something?
Yeah.
he's the one who actually did a real search of the river, and that's why his body was. Well, even though they didn't find it, the barge people did. But I feel like his body would have came up a long time, maybe 3 or 4 days ago, if it wasn't stuck.
That's what I mean. His body would have came up there in the river. But why didn't they find him?
They did not find. I know.
Why didn't they? Why didn't they find him way before now? Because he would have been. It might have been. He might have been still. He might have been still. You know, I'm not gonna say alive, but he might have been in a better position than this. But this is just downright. There's so much answers that I want answered to. You know, it's mind-boggling. You know, it's crazy. It really is.
I know. Like, so, like, I usually don't really watch it. I watch Pascal, but I watch him because I like him and I like his chat people. But like, I don't really get too into the stories because they're like, you know, we do this and they do that. But I got really like addicted to the Riley Strain thing because I was like, wow, like this is.
Well, see,
it's supportive too to have people to like
you know,
like-minded
sometimes,
people.
you know, and I thought sometimes I think even about calling into Pascal show.
You should. He has the open line. You know?
And giving him the way I feel, because this is how I feel about it. You know, I have a lot of questions about, you know, why it takes so long. You know, I just want answers. You know, because I felt like all this media press. Hello, he was on that Ashley Banfield 2 days ago, and then it's like Ashley Banfield was trying to do her job, being a newscaster, and then trying to help the people. And she's doing her job, but then she's trying to get these policemen to do her job, to do their job, and they ain't gonna do it till too many times in the floor that they're going to turn around and do this, and they ain't doing nothing for, and then he ends up in the river dead, or passed on, I should say.
I know, I get it.
It's frustrating.
I know, but
it's frustrating, Anna.
I know.
I mean, it's. I just want to put, you know, I just that's just how I, you know, maybe I'm more, you know, maybe I'm, you know, I'm a loving person, you know, I got a lot of, you know, I care about people, you know, and everything else. Just like if something happened to any one of you guys, you know.
I didn't realize that I can see. I'm sorry. We can see Twitter comments. I'm sorry. I was like, there's 25 people on Twitter watching. And I was like, I tried to comment to see, like, to say hi or whatever, and I realized I can see you can see Twitter comments up here. I didn't think
it's just like it's like where's my? I just want answers. I want.
They're not going to give them to us, really. Like, it's not. You know what I mean? We have to just accept the fact that they probably they tried to steer us away from all the clues that all the TikTokers had found that were important. Like, if something's wrong with the body, they should have roped that off.
I was every day. I mean, because I'm a big fan of Pascal show, and I was in there and I was watching it since from the first time he done a.
Is he there? Oh. I'm paying attention. I'm looking down at my phone, texting to the. I'm saying hi to everybody that's on Twitter watching because I can see you guys. I just don't. I wish you guys would like tell me what are your thoughts? Like, what are you guys thinking as you're watching me? Because if you, I don't mind if you have a difference of opinion. I can about anything I've said or my feelings. I have more than enough time to discuss it. I just appreciate whoever's watching. You know, I'm not calling you out or anything. Just saying. I see the names and then I appreciate new watchers and viewers, whatever. I'm glad that my shit's because I for some reason I would go to Twitter to see why. I think he dropped out. His phone keeps dropping out sometimes. He'll be back. There he is.
But it's just like it's like I want answers. I just feel like I want.
We're not going to get them though. Like we have.
I know we're not, but I do.
I get it though.
I feel strongly about it, but you know,
I know. I get it.
Why don't they do their job? They're supposed to instead of just we're just gonna add this to the list that we ain't gonna finish.
I know. Mimir, do you feel better after my whole long rant? Dustin, do you feel better?
I guess.
Do you feel it? Because we're getting it out now. I like anything.
I don't want answers, Chris.
I know you do. It's like I'm like I know, but I'm like we're not gonna get on Dustin. We're just I'm sorry to like. But I get it. It does it because listen, like I don't like this is what I think. Really, honestly, I thought in the very beginning that he had to have fell into the water somehow. I don't know. Maybe if he wanted to go swimming, I don't know if he wanted to go swimming, but it doesn't look like an area where unless somebody pushed him over the sides. No, I haven't, but I'll look it up.
Somebody had to push him. Somebody had to.
Yeah, really.
How
like,
else could he get the river?
You're right. How did he get in that water, man? Because even if he was a little fucked up, like you can get it wasn't that deep.
I understand that he had quite a few drinks, but how else could he get in the river?
But then again, what did they? It was like, what did they really? Why would somebody unalive him? Like, well, what would that? For what? Unless he saw something he wasn't supposed to see. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they didn't rob him. He didn't. They didn't like kidnap him for ransom.
Oh.
People that are like homeless aren't murderers. They're just homeless. You know what I mean? Like, what would be the reason unless he like did something? And I don't think he did anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? What would be the motive to murder somebody and risk murdering somebody for what? Unless it was an accident or something, or.
I mean, it might have been. I don't even want to
think about it. Like,
because
Rob didn't rob him. He had his
I'm already so aggravated with it all.
I know, and it's like even if they had his MAC card, his debit card at the beginning, they didn't use it. So that unless that was the plan, and like that was the plan, and then they realized they couldn't get his MAC number, PIN number, and they threw it over the thing because it was
I'm
weird.
Just so aggravated. I want to scream.
Maybe it did float.
I just want to scream.
I know I do, Dustin. Trust me. You heard me. What I just ranted about those bitches for 2 hours. You should hear me when I'm not here on here. And I'm screaming about it. It really makes me that hatred. It just makes me mind-boggling, motherfucking fuckery crazy.
Like, I mean, I see this. I don't want to. I don't want to go on YouTube. I don't. I've seen his video. I just have a lot of questions, and I have a lot of. But I just want, I want justice for the family,
Matter of fact, let me check these cameras over. And now I hear music like my block. I usually talk shit on these people and I say like I don't fuck with them, but they're actually kind of cool. I don't really get involved with them anymore, but I can hear them out there like having like they're out in the porches playing music and like hanging out. I could that's cool. I wish I could feel like I wish I felt comfortable enough to hang with you people still. It's crazy. Like I don't like to be like this.
Well, I just,
I've been ranting.
I'm sorry that I had to rant for a little bit, but
please don't ever apologize for that. Did you hear me?
I know. I heard you.
You don't have to apologize for your rant. I apologize for mine for 2 hours, 3 hours now. I do. But guess what? I mean, I'll upload this on the podcast side. I don't have to upload the whole thing. Nobody has to really listen to it. I love everybody that's still here. And I know the people that don't.
I'm just so mad about it.
I know. I'm relieved that the family doesn't have to worry about what ifs anymore. But it's still.
But I want justice for the family, so that's another part.
It was just such a random act of either accident or violence that it just didn't have to happen. They could have helped them. And I feel bad for that one couple that said that they had tried to help him, and now they feel really bad. Like they met his parents.
I just feel
that broke my heart. Oh man,
it broke my heart, and
I was so bad for that.
It broke my heart.
Wow,
it broke my heart, Kristen, from day one.
Yeah,
I don't think my heart is gonna heal overnight. I don't think it's gonna heal.
That's what you know what
it's gonna heal, but it ain't gonna heal overnight,
But we put ourselves on here and do this and like watch these stories, and we support like other podcasters because literally, but we shoot like we don't have to watch this stuff, right? But like I don't No,
But it
I
pops up on my feed, and then it makes me want.
like
It pops up on
I
my
need to
feed, and
hear
then it
that.
makes me want to watch. So,
Because like,
yeah.
thank God that we do though. Thank God that we have. There's people that like us that talk about it. There's people like us that watch it. There's people like us care enough to go help search for these people. We don't stop until people start talking about the stories. Like look at what we did. Well, I'm just saying, like Pascal and all the other channels. Like I'm not me, but the crime channels that we support. They made such a noise that it made
Pascal, so he really done it.
yes.
You know, he
He's
did his
really been
job,
doing
and I'm so
amazing.
glad he did. So if I ever when I call in there, I'm going to say thank you for.
Yeah, I really.
You know, when I call in there, when he goes live next time and he drops the link, or when he drops the call number or whatever, I'm going to call in there and I'm going to say, thanks for the information, and thanks for you doing the
Yeah,
investigation, because you know you got the word out, and I felt like I got the word out.
yeah. I mean,
Last
honestly,
night,
like,
I sent the video to Aaron,
I
but
would.
because I didn't know, because that kid could have been anywhere
I know.
in this town or country or whatever. He
I
could have
know.
been another whole state. We never know. But
Right.
it's just it's so emotional to me, because even
Oh,
he's 20. He was 22. He was my age.
same age as you.
It,
Yeah.
and it's like, what if something happened to me like that? You never know. You
Uh-oh.
get you get in an accident. You never know what could happen to you. So but
Yeah, I think I muted
everybody else is.
myself. Hold on.
Yeah, it's just like, what do you make it? It makes you wonder.
Yeah.
Something happened to you. What would happen to you? You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like all he did was leave. Like he was on a regular night out with his friends, just out of the, you know what I mean, a regular night out partying. Like I did 30 million times in my life, and it just one night just happened to be it. Like that's just so awful. It's hard for me to even like. I feel
And I'm just not. I'm
it's
trying
so
not to. I'm trying not to
unnecessary.
get. I'm trying not to.
He didn't do that. Like
I'm
he was
trying
the
not
one.
to get emotional on your panel, but
Look
it.
at the
it
look at him. Do you have a cat, Dustin?
do what?
Do you have a cat by any chance? You should get a cat. If you
I
don't.
have plenty of kids.
Oh, okay. Don't they make you look at him? Look, he knows I'm upset. Look at him.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're watching,
I
but
have
like,
plenty of kids.
do you really? Oh my God, they're my children.
I have one dog and I have plenty
You
of cats.
do?
Yeah.
This is the wizard. You
But
rarely see.
mm-hmm.
Hi, wizard. How are
Hi,
you?
wizard. Hi, wizard.
It's Mr. Man Wizard. He literally, my spirit guide, the spirit lady that reads my things, told me he was the wizard in my past life. He was also a human in my life before, and then he's a cat this time, so he can love on me. Look at him.
Yeah.
He takes care of us.
Yeah.
He came
I
in my
mean,
back.
it's just in this way. It's the way I feel
Yeah,
about it.
I'm telling you, they are my best friends. My cats. You say I can't take it. I tried to dress them in matching dresses, but they won't wear them. What are you doing, Mr. Wizard? Look at him. He's not. Look at him. Jesus. What did I do? I love you so much right now. I know you want me to go. They want me to come to bed. All right. Let's go. Like, what are you doing, Mom? If you notice, if we're on a long live, who's literally after a couple hours, this is the one that comes in and gets me. He always.
Yeah. I never that.
I love it. No way. How? How not? You had that due date all fucked up. She was supposed to be in, like, literally, and like we thought she was having them 2 weeks ago, Amir. Oh my God. She's not in labor, right? Oh my God, she's there still. Oh, I want to see the one. Mr. Wizard, will you please send him? All right, I'm gonna have Mr. Wizard. We're gonna telepathy send her what's her name, Helen? Can we send her? Listen, me and him work together all the time and save kitty cats and stuff. Can we send some love to Helen to have her babies, please? Come on, let's do it together. We're a good team, Mr. Wizard. We're a good team, I know. All right, let's send him love. Except his hair gets in my face and it gets everywhere. Dude, come on, man, with the hair.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, I'm gonna go.
All right, you have a good night, Chris.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks for listening to my rants. I apologize. If
I do apologize for my rant that I had. I apologize for my rant that I had, but it makes me feel pretty.
I mean, I feel bad for these people. I mean, I love everybody that's on Twitter that's listening and not saying anything. Just taking it all in. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, I appreciate you. I love everyone. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry about this, but that's how I feel. And if you bitches heard me, you deserve it. And I love you, Dustin. And
I love you too.
I'll see you on Pascal, or I'll see you in the chat, or I'll call you.
I'll probably be in the chat with you.
Yeah, I'll see you. I love you.
Next time that Pascal goes live and he drops the call in,
yes,
call in.
We got to go in there together.
Yeah, I think so.
Call me if he goes live, because I wait for his things, but if I miss it or something.
All right, I'll call you. I'll call you. But I got a lot to say to Pascal. You know.
I know he's awesome.
He did an awesome job with this investigation, but I just want the justice for the family.
Yep.
I feel terrible for the family.
I know. I mean, I hope it's not foul play, but I mean, I don't know.
I think it. Yeah. They're gonna say it ain't foul play, but I think it is some kind of foul play.
I don't know. I think they're gonna say that it's not, because they don't want a lawsuit.
Yeah, but they might get one from the family for not doing the investigation like they're supposed to.
I know. All right, let's get off of here, because I can't even type. I can't even see straight.
You have a good night.
You're getting fucking hair on my face. Ouch. All right, now I pulled my nose ring out. All right, guys. I was trying to send this in here. I will talk to you guys later. I love you all. If you haven't liked, comment, subscribe, do all that. Replay crew. If you made it this far, you're the fucking bomb. Probably not. Don't know why. I love you guys on Twitter. Appreciate you all. Nothing they would be here without you guys. So I love it. And Instagram. Thank you guys for listening. I see you guys too. Bye, Dustin. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Christian. Have